So let us get started with our little game show here. So this is Mili or Vocaloid, and for this I will be displaying some lyrics from either a Mili or Vocaloid song, and each of you will guess whether it is by Mili or Vocaloid. There will be some extra points here. If you can guess the song, if it's a Mili song, you get an additional point. If you can guess the producer of the Vocaloid song, you'll get an extra point. And I snuck in one Vocaloid song that was actually made by Cassie Way, the vocalist of Mili. So if you can guess that it is a Cassie Way Vocaloid song, you will get 5 additional points. There's no real winner for this, other than I guess I'll put a crown PNG on you. But it's all for fun, right? A lot of these are English songs, but I also put in some Japanese songs and like 2 Chinese songs. And for the Japanese and Chinese ones, except for the ones that are English with some Chinese mixed in it, I translated it into English. People kill in the streets for those, it's for pride. For everyone that's
and the loser dies.
we killed the person in last place on stream.
Okay, I know I have a Danganronpa PNG, but that feels a little on the nose.
Oh no.
Did we already do introductions while I was up?
No, we haven't done introductions yet.
I see.
Yeah, I was about to go into it. Okay, would y'all like to introduce yourselves? You can go...
Left to right.
We can go left to right.
Left to right?
Yeah, we'll go left to right.
Okay, I'm the furthest to the left.
Yes.
My name begins with L, because I take them lots. I'm local Sven. Just your average little pumpkin. Sometimes also a moth. And today, a contestant.
I like your maid PNG, by the way, Sven. We got 2 maids here today.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very
I like your
cute.
outfit, then.
Also, for everyone participating, could you give me your pronouns as well?
They, he,
They, he.
is
Okay.
me.
They, he is you. Alright, how about...
Alright, is it my turn?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Elia Lappy. Okay, I'm Moggy. Wait, I'm just gonna skip the joke. I'm Moggy. I'm just a silly dragon. Most people here probably know me already. Seeing how often I'm on the stream. Yeah, my pronouns. Why am I getting on the who's?
Chat is
Who
full
the
of
fuck is
fouls.
this?
It's almost like I can hear a voice.
No! God, I'm gonna lose, and then Elio's gonna Photoshop a bullet hole in my skull.
Just put a red dot on you and like MS paint.
My pronouns, she, her, or it's.
Alright. Okay, how about you, Evie?
Hi, I'm Evie. I'm Bunny.
But no.
I told Elio the instant this was planned that I was going to get, I think, not last place, but I was going to lose.
I think we all said that.
Yeah, I think that might be something we all did independent of each other.
You all think you're gonna lose. One of you is not gonna lose. Though that's for sure.
I'm a winner.
What if we all tie?
Also, wouldn't that person then lose at losing?
That's true. So I guess they would lose.
Also, she, her.
Nice. 4-way tie for last place. Alright, and last but not least, SomeDwarf.
SD, the artist formerly known as SomeDwarf. I was asked to participate And I'm tired of hearing everybody to my left bellyache about how they are going to lose because Elio, salesman that he is, heard me say that I know about maybe 6 Milli songs and precisely no Vocaloid songs, and I was going to be pitched as some sort of control group where it might be a surprise if I do well. I have been marched out here to die, and I am fully aware of the fact. Pronouns are he and him.
Speaking of, how familiar are all of you with Milli and Vocaloid? I guess we'll get that out of the way.
With Milli, I am relatively familiar. My Vocaloid phase was like a decade ago, and I barely heard anything since.
I'm familiar with both, but there's some gaps, especially with English-speaking stuff. I also don't know if I'll just remember any lyrics at all, because I am notoriously bad with audio comprehension, as chat knows about my fucking dyslexia.
Elio, can I get bonus points for my cat being named Millie?
Oh, of course, of course. All right, let me just.
I don't
update.
believe it was spelled the Millie way.
It is not spelled the Millie way.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh,
Vibe
shit.
check. You
Okay.
failed.
Every letter
Back
that's
to zero.
wrong, you should get a fraction of a point removed.
Okay, hold on.
I have 3 cats. They're named Harley, Goose, and Sweetie.
I love that.
Goose.
I have 2. They are Millie and Melody. Which are both on brand for this stream.
Nice.
What?
You know what?
Why? What
In
was
my
the name?
defense-
What do you think it was named? I don't. I'm pretty sure it's been dyslexia since Dwarf dubbed it that.
Fucking artifacting on the red flag. This is so shit, but I'm happy I made it.
It's small
I
enough
think-
to not notice.
I'm
In my defense, I
noticing.
never said I'd lose.
Oh.
I know I'm a god.
It's fine. It's fine.
You know why I'll win? Because I work out at the library.
Of Ruina?
Yeah. I'm also a liar. I don't read.
Well, I mean,
You don't have to read to go to the library.
exactly.
You might not get much out of it, but like you can go.
I would go to
He used
the
to be
library
able
all
to
the time
rent
to
anime
take naps.
DVDs.
I probably haven't been to the library in nearly 2 decades, and I'm preserving the mental image of there being those shitty MacBooks with like the handles on them.
Yo.
That have like
God,
Zumbinis
yeah.
on it.
Oh hell yeah, that's the good shit. But yeah, I used to go to the library all the time, cause there's a library next to my old job, so I would go there to go take a nap before my shift. And they would get pissed off at me for it. They would be like, "Stop coming in to take a nap." You went to read comics and were jump scared by Who's having hentai at the library? Huh?
Was it hentai or ecchi?
Yeah.
Like, was it actually like full-on penetration, or was it just like, you know, a panty shot?
Oh my god.
There is a huge gap between those 2 things, Maki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The one of them's hentai and one of them's ecchi.
That is true. Strong
And one of them
start.
is me.
Which one is you?
Alright. Do you guys have your DMs ready?
Yes.
There were other. I also said it that way because I knew Twy would get uncomfortable.
You know, you can make DM channels in this Discord that only have you and someone else in them. I mean, I guess this works, but a little late to set that up now.
Yeah.
That sounds too complicated.
Yeah, too
It's-
complicated.
You would be surprised how not complicated it is.
Yeah, just DM me, it's fine.
Our shared brain cell is full of cotton. It's fine.
Alright,
I
let's
don't
get
know mine are
started
roasted.
then. So remember everyone. For Milli songs, if you can guess the song, you get an additional point. For Vocaloid songs, if you can guess the producer, you get another additional point. And if you can guess the Cassie Way Vocaloid song, you get 5 extra points. So here
Do
we
we
go.
get anything for guessing the Vocaloid song's name?
No, I figured the Vocaloid song's name would be pretty easy to guess. So I figured
Oh,
I'd
did you?
Yes. So I was like, I'll do it for
Based
the
on
producer
what?
instead.
A metric measured by who exactly?
Some of them just have the song name in the lyrics, okay?
Yeah, if you participate, well, I'm looking at the chat. If you fucking answer, I'm not a mod, so I can't time anyone out. But I will greet chat you.
I mean, there's no necessary, or it's not necessary that they will be correct. They
Yeah,
could just
I
be
mean,
wrong too.
Chat can guess, and chat can be like, oh yeah, obviously this is a Millie song, and then it's a Vocaloid song.
I'll just not look at chat.
The lava
Why
level.
does Evie have a smaller 0 than the rest of us?
Oh, that's because I was putting in actual points for Evie earlier.
Yeah, because I got the
Wait, do we have
negative
fake points?
negative 0.5.
Yeah, negative 0.5. Here, let me fix that again. Let me put you back at negative 0.5. There you go.
What do you mean fix? Hang on.
I returned you to 0, but I fixed it. I'll just say Darude Sandstorm every time. What do you mean? It's obviously Kanye West. Dwarf may have 0 Vocaloid knowledge, but I have neither Millie nor Vocaloid knowledge. I think this song is from APPA.
I have like 1 Millie knowledge. Do you have any idea how much music those people have made? It's a lot.
They've made a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, I've taken from a lot of sources for this. Only
I don't
one.
doubt.
Only one song I know the Project Moonies will get, and
I
the
don't
rest.
doubt that there are some fucking softballs, but like
Mhm.
that's the problem with softballs is that everybody else is probably going to get them.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a coin just in case I don't know, so I can flip the coin.
Oh, okay. Good idea.
I'll be real quick.
Darude was the artist.
Yeah, and the song name was Sandstorm, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a band. Darude is one guy.
I have a coin on me right now, but I have an old bottle cap from SomeDwarf.
Ooh, nice. I know.
My tiebreaker is just going to be whichever cat I see first.
If you see Millie, it's a Millie guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Your name tentatively for the next 2 hours is Hatsune Miku. Sorry, cat.
You never.
Look, I want to be
know.
honest. Millie responds to her name, but Melody will respond to anything. I'm pretty sure I could call her Hatsune Miku and she would listen.
I guess Miku isn't the only one. Okay, so it's Millie and Jane Vocaloid.
Darude could be Mpreg and be 2 guys at the same time.
Yeah, actually can't. The person has a wife, but you know.
You never know. You never know.
I'm back.
Hello.
Sorry about
Molecules
that.
exist.
The wife could get him pregnant.
Well, this man's
Who are we getting pregnant?
50 years
Darude.
old.
Darude from Darude Sandstorm.
Hold on. No, hold on. Nope. Alright. Putting him in here.
Which dude from Darude Sandstorm?
There's only
There's
one
only one
dude.
dude.
Yeah, listen,
There's one guy.
this is not somebody who would be in a polycule. This is just a
I mean,
dude-ass dude.
I said that his wife could get him pregnant. Ora, get pregnant.
Do we know he has a wife?
Yes.
Apparently, yes.
Oh. Well, maybe he's pregnant already.
I was already fact
Yeah,
checking
Darude's
myself
kinda
when I said
hot.
Darude
Yeah,
is one
not gonna
guy.
lie. Yeah, Linux, you're spitting. Darude's kinda hot. I would get him pregnant.
I feel like that's an older picture. I would be impressed if he looked like that at 49.
The
Alright.
chin
No.
strap doesn't do it for me.
Alright.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I prefer full beard.
Yeah. Alright, everyone, let's get started. Are you ready?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
I have
Alright.
my coin.
Okay. Here's our first one. Call me obsequious. I guess I'm a bit dramatic. Sometimes my appetite is eerily erratic. Give me your dire expectations, and I'll consume perfection. You are what you eat, after all. And you guys can talk about it amongst yourselves. You guys don't need to be quiet and just send me your answers.
Oh, well, I
It's
already did
literally
that.
about me.
But also, if I see you edit your answers after you message me them, I will take away your points.
What if it's a typo? What if
Yeah, my
what if I
keyboard's
spell-
broken.
What if I spell Vocaloid with a J?
Then just add an extra message then.
Vocaloid.
But you can't
No,
edit
you
your
could be
message to be Millie
Vocaloid.
and then be like, oh, it's a Vocaloid song actually.
Actually, it's a. I didn't have a conclusion for that joke ready. I thought I'd come up with it on the spot.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm just gonna do one letter. That way there can't be any spelling errors.
All right.
Are you just doing M and V?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna know any of these damn songs anyway.
There we go. I found the DMs.
All right. There we go.
Wow, I
Okay.
can't believe you don't have Elio at the top
Only
of your
one of
DMs
you.
all the time.
Only one of you got it correct. So let me update our points. Actually, let me just give you the answer.
Yeah, say the answer.
It's by Ghost, Appetite of a People Pleaser. So it's a Vocaloid song. So Dwarf gets a point. No one else gets a point. I also like how chat also guessed Millie.
You're telling me a ghost wrote this song?
Yeah, Ghost
We're
wrote
all
this
doing
song.
the bold openers.
Yeah, this is a Vocaloid song, not a Millie song.
Look, if I get it right, that means I go above -0.5, and I can't have that.
Alright, here's our next one.
Maybe Evie loses points if she gets one right.
My tears, my sweat, my blood, my hard work, my time, my faith, my trust. You ate our chocolate castle, and when you're done, you left to search for new delicacy. So I like how chat said fitting that Elio chose the voice song as the first one. Listen.
It's usually what I expect out of one of my other friends' streams.
Oh my god, I'm so thirsty today. Slop, slop, slop.
Ooh. What does Sven want to do? I think I'll flip a...
I'm gonna flip a coin.
I think you're going for Vocaloid spelled with an M.
Vocaloid.
That's my boy Vocaloid.
Vocaloid. That sounds like
I mean,
if
it does mention
Moggy
chocolate.
became a Vocaloid.
I love
Vocaloid.
Vocaloid with Hatsune Mimu.
Are these in any sort of order, or did you randomize them?
I randomized them. So we might be getting some songs by the same artist in a row.
I need to find my bottle cap that I'm using as a coin. It flew off. Oh.
Do you want me to just pick for you?
No. I'm picking
could
this
just-
one.
Coins
You
are
could
for
just
people
like
who lack
open a coin
instinct.
flip on a browser or something.
Hatsune Mike.
You make
Okay.
a good point.
Okay,
That wouldn't
let's
be as
see.
funny as launching something across my room.
So we got 2 votes for Millie and 2 votes for Vocaloid. So this is a Millie song. It's Chocological. So that is 1 point for Moggy and 1 point for Evie.
Alright, well, I've ruined my score.
I figured the song about fucking
Yeah, I'm
sweat
just gonna
and
put you at 1
blood
now.
would be would be.
Can I be a -1?
Sure.
That one-
Thank you.
I feel like that one could have gone both ways.
Yeah.
Evie's playing by golf rules.
I heard chocolate and knew instantly that was Chocological. Yeah. that was actually, this was kind of me doing like a theme because I had a feeling a lot of you would vote Millie for the first one. And so I was like, okay, I'll put a Millie song that has a similar theme to the first one, because the first one was talking about eating, and this one is also talking about eating. So I was like, okay.
So it's not random, dickhead.
It is somewhat random. I did come back and I like mixed some stuff up, but I also kept some stuff on theme. You'll just have to guess whether I randomized it or whether it's on theme for these.
So you're telling me it's randomized if it's randomized?
Yes. It's somewhat random. Alright, our next song. I'm dying, I'm breathing, repeating, repeating. I'm crying, I'm healing. Circles and circles I go around, looking for a reason that can't be found. Circles and circles without a sound. My tears can't be heard when they hit the ground. I like how Dwarf.
Are one of these going to be like secretly like a Spice Girls song or something?
That would be funny.
And you tricked us all.
I did put in the Castaway one as like a thing to trip y'all up though.
The real trick here is
I would have put a random Spice Girls song in.
How is that a trick?
Wouldn't
Wouldn't we be right no matter what we pick with that one?
No, you have to specifically
I
guess
don't
that
think we
it's
would be.
Castaway. Because it is both
but-
a Vocaloid and a Millie song, technically.
So we should be right no matter what.
No. You will either get
We're
5
under
points or
Elio's
none of you
rules.
will get it. You will either get 5 points or you get no points for guessing that it's a Castaway Vocaloid song.
What if we all get it right? Do we all get 5 points?
Yes.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
I think we should decide as a group when we want to guess that.
Okay, so we got 3 votes for Vocaloid. I also like how Dwarf kept voting Vocaloid and said, what if I just guess Vocaloid every time, honestly? And then Evie has just been voting Millie.
Yeah, I'm doing the reverse.
Yeah.
I figured
I'm not
someone
doing it
would do
intentionally.
that.
Yeah, so
I'm just here like, let's go gambling!
this is by Kita. This is Circles by Kita. So everyone gets a point except for Evie. Alright, there we go. Do it, Dwarf. That strat works.
I don't intend to. I'll do.
Alright, here
It's
we go.
like every answer is C thing.
Okay. Oh, oh, not again. What destination will suffice? Again and again, reborn and reborn, dancing on a mountain of corpses. Reincarnation, grievous cry of reincarnation. Love me, no. Reincarnation apple, reborn with the reincarnation apple.
Well, okay, now hold on. So there's one that's a Castaway song, but can we still say Vocaloid and then guess it's Castaway, and would we be correct if it was a Vocaloid song?
You have to say it's the Castaway Vocaloid song.
Man, and so even if you're right, if it's a Vocaloid song, if it's not specifically the Castaway one, you get nothing.
Yes.
That is correct.
Then why would I
Yes.
ever guess that?
You just have to be careful, I guess.
No one's gonna get that one right.
No. No one is. Fuck.
For once, I'm not flipping a coin for this one. I'm gonna answer with full confidence.
I hope you get it right. You deserve it.
Alright.
Thank you.
This could really go either way.
Okay, so we got 2 votes for Millie, 2 votes for Vocaloid. So this song is by Pinocchio P, Reincarnation Apple. So
Fuck!
we
I
got-
should have guessed the fucking producer, because Oh.
Did you have a feeling it was Pinocchio P?
I had a feeling. I should have guessed.
Yeah, unfortunately, you only get 1 point then.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that's 1 point for Moggy and 1 point for Sven. I also like the picture that you sent me, Evie. Very cute.
That's how I'm voting from now on.
Alright. Did not the producer, but the name was clear. Yeah, Reincarnation Apple. Obviously, the name is
I
Reincarnation
think
Apple.
I like vividly remember the thumbnail for that song. It's like the character with like the choppy white hair, yeah?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
here's our next one. Eject, take off, goodbye, accelerate. I'm shutting down this hive at escape velocity. Return to our home. Come with me on TV. Reality, gravity.
I will consult my cat on this. Okay, the depth in her gaze tells me everything I need to know.
I hope my vote is clear there.
Just so that you also know the gaze of the one who gazes.
Is
I
this
don't think there's really anything to play
is this
test.
melody?
It's a
Is this melody, Evie?
No, that's Millie.
Oh, that's Millie? Okay.
There we go.
Here, do you need a comparison?
Okay. Looks like you all win a point. It's Millie.
Yippee!
This is Give Me Rice by Millie. Okay, so everyone gets a point.
Well, half of your text is like behind Evie's head. I feel like you should shrink it down a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, why have you got such a big head, Evie? I'm sorry.
I blame.
I'm
look,
sorry.
look. I need room for the ears.
Here, let me raise the curtain a bit.
My head is no smaller. It's fine.
hold on, I got
You
it.
also need room for the ears, to be fair.
True, yeah, mine's really wide.
My ears aren't even in
I
the
don't
way.
have any.
Well, no, toggle hers. I'm done.
I can't toggle hers.
Oh, I have
Alas,
a
my
reasonably
ears are not on
sized
the
head.
toggle.
Thank
Give
you.
me my
Notepad.
1,000 points back, dickhead.
Alright, let me do this again. Okay, so we did Dwarf, and then Evie, Moggy.
I don't think Moggy got hers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
do
I
Moggy
was
or
winning,
Sven
so I should be on
yet.
pole.
Yeah. I believe I gave Dwarf and Evie their points already.
Yep.
Hatsune Miku, final answer.
That's right. The answer to all the questions is Japan.
Except that's objective. I don't think that's true.
Isn't
The
Millie-
answer is Japan.
But
Isn't-
here's a question.
Isn't Cassie Way from Canada, though?
Yes. Everyone else from Millie is from Japan.
Earth, final answer.
Oh,
And also, what was your question, Sven?
should I become the idol? Should I become the Hatsune Miku?
Do it. Become Hatsune
Yes.
Miku.
Okay.
Hatsune Svenku.
I'm editing my messages to see which ones are wrong, just out of curiosity.
Okay. Alright. Here is our next one. Old frozen rice, chopped kimchi, green onions, heated sesame oil, the smell of happiness, stir fry in a wok, sizzle sizzle, pilili.
For the record, I have my own Mario Party playlist in the background to get myself in the mood.
I should probably put on some music in the background. Look.
Also, I just didn't want to sit in silence. The ADHD brain demands sound.
I'm playing something worse than silence. I'm playing something that just loops before anything can happen in the song.
But why?
God.
I think I'm
I don't know.
wrong, but
Let's see. Okay, so we got 3 votes for Vocaloid and 1 vote for Millie. This is by Millie. Bento Bog's Bivouac.
okay, I thought
See, this is why I never should have changed my answers.
See, I had a
Yeah,
feeling.
you should. You,
I had a feeling
You
that
should've
was gonna
stuck
mess
with
you
you.
up. I had a feeling that was gonna mess you guys up because of green onions.
no, I was thinking because of the pilili.
That's actually why Sven said it was Millie.
Yeah, no, that's. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but we can't
Sven's
just
reply was
forget.
Pilili. I'm guessing Millie.
Yeah! I was proud of that one.
Alright,
Got the
we
bars,
got a
got the
tie
rhymes.
now between Sven and Moggy.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight bare knuckle. Yes, fuck. We're gonna have to fight
knuckle
bare
boxing?
knuckle in the rain.
Just know that I'm
Or you
incredibly
can
weak.
fight gunners in the
Oh,
rain
so am I.
for extra points. Okay.
In
So-
spirit.
Here's our next one. I cook my dinners for an audience. At least that's what I'd like to do. Lately it's me and my irrelevance, garnished with hopeless love for you. I cut these onions until I cry, sear my heart on every side, golden brown and lightly fried.
Ooh. Is this one the Hidden Spice Girls song?
Vocaloid song by the Spice Girls.
I don't know if any
Yeah.
of the Spice Girls have ever cooked a meal.
But what if there's secretly a hidden Guilty Gear song here? Hmm?
You shouldn't do a wealth gap where you don't make your own food.
My vote is Grand Blue Fantasy.
I got one of those games recently. Yeah. Versus Rising.
Which one?
Versus Rising. I saw it
Oh,
on
the fighting
wow, I
game.
have... Yes.
No, I do not have
Ooh.
questions from the same song. I use different songs for each one.
I've never heard any of these so far, I'll tell you that. I'm probably never going to hear any of these until the one that's easy.
Yeah, the one that's from a Project Moon game.
The only, I know, maybe 3 Millie songs outside of that, and I know 2 of them are not going to be included in this.
Oh, what ones do you know?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, looks like you all get a point. This is by Jamie Page / Jamie P. The song is "You're Telling Me a Shrimp Fried This Rice?"
I think I listened to that song
Yeah, it's a good song.
like once.
I'm gonna have to listen to that one.
Yeah, I had a feeling you all would either get this right because it's another food song, or I'll get it wrong. So I suppose I was correct in my assumptions.
Hey, remember when you almost accidentally you went to ask ideas for songs to put on the list, and I was like, Elio, I'm a contestant. You can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this all by myself. Next time, if I ever do something like this, I'll get a consultant. But I didn't know who to ask to be a consultant that wasn't participating. That knew both Millie and Vocaloid. Okay, next song. I said I'd come in peace, don't leave me out. And you said sure, I'll raise you like my own, but you must behave. Finally, you gave me a taste, a little taste of your conditioned love. You held me close, wickedly whispered in my ears. For you, there's nothing out there.
None of these songs are real.
That's the trick. He made up every single song.
I think this one is sung by Soul Bad Guy.
I think this one is sung by Elio Laffy, actually.
Yeah, this
This
is my
one's
song.
Spice
I
Girls.
snuck in my own original song, guys. Premiering soon.
Premiering right after this stream.
Okay, cat is gazing directly into my eyes. That means I'm gonna guess this.
Alright, so we got 3 votes for Vocaloid and 1 vote for Millie. This is by Millie, Ocean Baby.
Yay!
I
That's
listened to
a
that
point for
yesterday.
Mommy.
Oh no!
And you still
Well,
got it
well,
wrong.
well.
Thorium veins again.
Look who's the ocean, baby.
Yeah, and it's specifically BBY too. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. So Magi is again in the lead. Alright, next song. Now, isn't this neat? A whole table, a feast, guaranteed to feed his ego treats. Angels divine, won't you sing a tune for the man fed with a silver spoon?
Ooh.
I'm having a baby, and that baby is the ocean.
Isn't the baby like Dave Strider or something?
No, the baby is Soul Bad Guy.
Oh shit.
Wait, it's
Who's-
also bad guy? Always has been.
Who's the Mpreg father of Soul Bad Guy?
I
Dante
think
Devil
it's
May Cry.
That
So
man.
true.
Which that man?
There's only one that man.
No, there is not!
No, his name is that man.
No, there is 2 that mans.
Okay,
The second one.
so here we go. We got 2 votes for Millie and 2 votes for Vocaloid. Evie specifically said guessing Vocaloid until it's finally correct. Sven said, I'm making like Potemkin and busting out the Vocaloid answer again. So this is a Vocaloid song. It's by
Damn.
Vane. Perfectly sweet. So,
I'm free.
Never heard that song.
so 2 points for Evie and Sven.
Wait, why 2?
Or not 2 points, but I mean
2 points total, I think,
2
is
points
the,
total,
the
yeah.
point.
Also, by the way, Linux, I hate that plot point. I hate that he's just randomly an uwu catboy suddenly, and he did nothing wrong.
Okay, next song. Then I felt your shame cutting into my chest. I felt your perversity, felt your barbarity, felt the same demons in me. Time and time again, I thought if you never commented on how my body was so wrong, I would have loved it all along.
I want a crepe. Does anyone else want crepes?
Yeah, crepes sound really
Yeah,
good
I
right
could go
now.
for a crepe.
I want those
I'll,
like
I'll,
thick
I'll
southern
order.
pancakes.
I'll order some crepes for everyone in the studio. the live studio that we're filming from.
Yeah, crepes for
Yeah.
everyone.
No, the live audience doesn't get any.
Okay, so we got
Wait, we have a live studio audience?
Yeah, we do.
1 vote for Vocaloid and 3 votes for Millie. Evie said this seems depressing enough to be Millie. So this is by Millie, my creator. So everyone except for Mongi gets a point.
No! I'm slacking. I'm falling
I
behind.
mean, you're still in second.
True.
Second, more like 2 steps away from last place.
I mean, really, it's more 1 right now since last place is a tie.
Mm-hmm. Unless you count Evie as like last place for being in the negatives.
No, I'm playing golf rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is by Millie, my creator. Okay, here's our next song. Can you see the blood rushing from my veins? It spurs with every brushstroke, blending with the pain. Oh, can you hear the voice that overwhelms my brain? It forgoes any logic, playing the insane, yet all I do is paint.
Twy, you're not getting any crepes.
Damn, can't believe you'd be so mean, Moggy.
Don't worry, Evie, you get crepes.
Alright, all is forgiven.
I'm gonna go for the genius answer.
Okay, so we got. Is that a Millie vote, Evie? I assume
Yes.
that's Millie. Okay, so we got 3 votes for Vocaloid and 1 vote for Millie. Dwarf said, "Yeah, that's Vocaloid. I think the producer is my Uncle Greg." And
Yo,
then,
Greg.
wouldn't it be hilarious if I said Vocaloid? You say that, but I put in one Vocaloid song by a guy named John. Let's see if y'all can guess which one is by John.
Was it
I
this
am-
one?
I am not gonna.
I listen.
I don't
I listen
even
to
want
John.
the point for John Vocaloid, whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, this is by Voca Circus. It's Vermilion. So
I like
everyone,
John.
yeah, everyone except Evie gets a point.
You can't fucking prove a Voca Circus isn't my Uncle Greg. Give me the point.
I'll have to ask
You
them.
know
They're
what?
You prove that
VTuber.
they
I
are?
can ask. Hey,
No.
are you related to SomeDwarf?
Can I be your Uncle Greg's biggest fan?
Gonna put you in a big fan.
Oh. Can you take Sven 4 for that? I kind of need Sven 1 on station.
Wait, Sven,
Actually, you can have Sven number 12.
they get to be a transformer?
Let's go. Alright, here's the next one. Turn up the music, bobbing around my head, watching you sleep as I danced on your sheets, embracing you secretly. I guess I was glad to see you walk with someone else. Someone with the same air as me. Someone who laughs just like me. Someone who holds you just like me.
Is that a cuck song?
Man, there's some sort of cowboy music playing on my playlist right now.
What kind of cowboy song?
I think you need to swap it up a bit with what I'm listening to. Find your one way can only go so long.
Mario has a lot of cowboy games.
Ah, this one. Mocha Mocha.
Yeah, there's a lot of cowboy games, but Gun for the Xbox is the best one. I don't even know why they made any more after it.
Did they make any after that?
They made a ton of cowboy games, yeah. Not those guys, but
Okay, here we go.
I can't think of any other.
So let's see, we got 2 votes for Vocaloid, 2 votes for Millie. And let me just read some of the funny comments. Millie again, they wrote a cuck song once. It's Philip's theme. M is next to N on the keyboard, and it's an NTR song. So Millie,
Oh,
is that the Hatsveni Miku Vocaloid? So this is by Millie, Dancing Ghosts Ball Jointed Darling. So yes, Millie did write an
My logic
NTR
worked.
song.
the
Yeah,
joints are out here bawling.
it is.
What you're
Philip's
telling me is they
song.
wrote 2 cuck songs.
Guess you have to
Dancing
keep your
Ghosts and
eyes
what?
out for it. Dancing Ghosts, Dancing Ghosts Ball Jointed Darling.
we're like couch in the corner and ball jointed darling.
So yeah, 1 vote for Dwarf and Evie.
There, not couch.
He scraped the bargain bin of Millie songs. Alright, let's go. Here's our next one. Tula piladu ka lutata, frightened face hidden under your mask. Your mask, bleh. Tula puta pitana tufepa, take it easy or we'll tie you up. Tula litata lupasha, palila tufepa tila tulaka. Your shaking voice itches my ears. Sing me a song.
There we go.
Oh my god. Okay, so this was the Cassie Way song.
Yeah, that checks out, honestly.
And Dwarf guessed it! Fuck it, this is the Cassie one. So Dwarf gets 5 points for this.
Oh well.
Everyone else said, okay, so, Evie said Vocaloid, no funny comments for this one. Sven said, this tickles the same part of my brain Millie does. You would be correct, but not quite. And then Moggy says, feels like some shit they'd make a voice pick say Vocaloid. Yeah, so this is the Cassie Way song, Pumpkin March. So only Dwarf gets 5 points for this one.
Damn. None of us are winning now.
Yeah.
Well,
I found that
Dwarf's
so
just
fucking
won at this point.
hilarious.
The control group is doing a bad job of being a control group.
You got the 5
5 is
points.
so
That's-
many points to give.
Yeah,
For
well,
that, for that.
I didn't think anyone would actually guess it.
You,
Well, you
but you
always
put
have
it
to
in!
put-
No
For
one
the
guessed
possibility.
Cassie Way before this, and then Dwarf's just like, fuck it, Cassie Way, and then was right.
Maybe
It-
we're the control group and Dwarf is the contestant.
I can't even
no.
begin to understand I saw like the just the onomatopoeias and I'm like, this is probably the Cassie Way one.
I don't even know what that word means.
Alright, here's our next one. Over and over, again, flashbulb memories like surgical lights. When all this is over, I swear, I'll open my mouth and scream louder than before. I'm about to shut down under anesthesia. I can't feel the pain anymore. I'm pulling teeth for what seems like an eternity. What is this? Wait, I'm goaded!
Hmm. Really?
Alright, let's see.
Oh no, an ad.
Okay.
I can't believe this.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is a problem, isn't it? Hold on.
I mean, it's a short one.
No, that's fine.
So we got.
Here, look at this very blurry image that I've got of it. Ignore that thing in the corner there that says something that you shouldn't worry about.
Honey. Okay, I think the ad break ended. Are we back?
We're back.
So back, chat.
Okay, we're so back. Okay, so we got 2 votes for Millie and 2 votes for Vocaloid. So I'll read some comments here. Evie voted Vocaloid. They don't actually have teeth, so it's meant to be ironic. Yeah,
Mika
this
doesn't
is
have
a
any teeth
Vocaloid
after
song.
the incident.
Yep, this is by Ghost, Hyperdonsha. So we got 1 vote for Evie and 1 vote for Dwarf.
I think I've literally listened to like 1 Ghost song.
Alright, there you
Don't
go.
worry, gang. If we combine our points, we can beat Dwarf.
Are we
Actually, we still
going-
can't, because I'm at -7.
Yeah,
I like
we
how
don't.
the dwarf shared his browser history so I could know whether or not he's cheating to avoid accusations.
Listen, I wouldn't blame people for thinking I googled that, bro. I'm sorry.
No, I
Alright.
totally believe you bullshit that.
Alright, here's our next one. Let's pass the day in a dreamscape, but my head's still pounding. Meet me for coffee at 2 in the morning. I can't remember anything. Okay, so we got 3 votes for Millie and 1 vote for Vocaloid. Is this correct? Okay, so we got. Here's some comments. Millie after the songwriting process. Saul Vocaloid guy. Millie. Oh wait, no. You can't write that. You can't drink coffee.
Hey, you ignored the first part of the comment.
Oh wait, yeah, you wrote that one about whatever white-haired twink you're obsessing over this week. Okay, so that's 3 votes for Millie, 1 vote for Vocaloid. This is
Probably fucking
Vocaloid by Melty Cube. What
have I done?
Yeah, what have I done?
What have you done?
Yeah, so that's
I know
one
what I
point
have
for
done.
Sven.
I voted for Soul Bad Guy again.
Yeah, Saul Vocaloid guy. Gets you a
Yeah.
point.
I keep I have to say, like, my view of Vocaloid is so completely ignorant that I see songs about, like, meeting people or, like, and I'm like, well, Vocaloid, it's all, like, chicks. There's, like, 2 guys in Vocaloid, right?
There's a bunch of
No,
guy
there's a bunch
Vocaloids.
of guys.
There's, like, Twin, Twink, and I don't actually know a second one. I'm just eyeballing it because there's probably 2.
I mean, there's like hundreds of Vocaloid out there.
That's too many. They need to prune. They need to trim the fat.
Oh my.
They need to cull the Vocaloid.
We need some of these motherfuckers working fry lines at Mickey D's.
It's okay. One of them's
Wait.
them's gacked.
Hold on. Not Mickey D's, Miku D's.
Miku D's.
Mickey D's nuts. Fucking idiot.
Okay. here's
Okay,
a-
I would like to request that Dwarf loses points for that.
I wish.
To be fair, I'm the one who set him up for it, so I should lose the point.
I wish I could give Dwarf a minus for that. Okay.
Yeah, synthesizer. Yeah, whatever. Just put my fries in the back.
Alright, here's our next one. I thought I was strange, that I don't belong, so I sucked it up and moved on, but I'm not convinced. Deep inside, I don't think I'm wrong.
There's too many of these that could be either or.
That's the best part.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the
Exactly.
point.
Yeah.
Give me one of the lyrics that's like, I am Hatsune Michael, and here's my song.
I almost put in anonymous N, but then I was like, no, that would be too obvious. I was gonna put in I'm anonymous M. I'm the one that sings a little good.
But that could be either of them. That could be Miku or Millie.
Oh, that's true. Shit. I should have put it in.
It's not too late.
Yeah, let me just quickly add
Just,
this.
just type it on like a notepad, Doc, and then pull that out.
Okay, so we got Millie, Vocaloid, Millie, and Vocaloid. So here's some comments. We got It's Super Millio. And I feel like this is a Millie swerve, so I'm doing Vocaloid. Alright, let's see. This is by Millie! It's Flowerworks by Millie. So we got 1 point for Evie and 1 point for Sven.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm getting assassinated at the end.
High five.
You had a strong start.
The end? We don't know how many
Yeah.
questions there are.
Turns out I don't know that many Millie songs. Or at least I don't know the lyrics to them.
Mm-hmm.
The Pyslexia loses again.
It's all good. You started out real good. You had like a very good lead on everyone. Until Sven got caught up on you and Dwarf got 5 points.
It's all in the song I'm listening to. It's all in Emerald Lakeside.
From Rabbit and Steel.
Yes!
The vocal
Play
version
that
or the
game.
OST version?
Vocal version.
Okay, good.
Okay, here's our next one. Petals dance for a valediction and synchronize to your frozen pulsation. Take me to where your soul may live in peace. Final destination.
Is this one from Smash Brothers?
What? World of Light?
Yeah, I put in a Smash Brothers song.
Now this is the Spice Girls song.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Did the
written
Spice
by
Girls play
Shigeru
Fox?
Miyamoto.
For the Spice Girls.
sang it.
For Smash Brothers 6.
I know exactly how I'm gonna vote for this one. I totally searched this image.
Oh my god, I see. Is that Miku cosplaying as Saul Bad Guy?
Yes.
Okay, so we got here's our votes. We got Super Smash Brothers, Millie, I guess. We got Vocaloids, written while the person was playing Smash. We got Miku dressed as Saul Bad Guy. And then we got Vocaloid. So we got 3 votes for Vocaloid, 1 vote for Millie. This is by Millie. Oh, I guess
I'm not gonna get a single Millie song
I
right.
put in the wrong song name. Whoops. What's the song name? Let me-
Unprofessional. I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Marth grabs me from 30 feet
9.8,
away.
That was it. I believe it was 9.8. Yeah. 9.8 was the song. I accidentally copied and pasted the Flowerworks one and forgot to change it to 9.8, but it's still Millie.
What a fucking egotistical bitch. Named her song what she rated it.
Yep, so
Yeah, I
that's
don't know. I think it's 9.8.
Yeah, 1 more point for Dwarf. Not 9.8, but you at least get 1 point. Alright, here's our next one. I'm on fire, a crying, burning liar. See nothing, nothing but myself, and I'm the one with the lighter. Every inch of me is charred. God, what happened to my heart? I'm about to fall apart. Again, again.
Hold on, I'm actually editing this. I'm not changing my guess, but
I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
I already
breaking
saw.
the
I
rules.
already saw your answer.
I wanted to. I'm trying.
Wait. No, if he's editing it, then he loses. He doesn't get a point. You said
Clearly
it.
spelled out
It's
in the
fine.
rules.
But the
I-
thing he edited it as won't get him a point
No.
minus.
Fuck.
No, that's not fair. I asked if you edited it under other circumstances. You said no point.
It's fine.
He shouldn't get a point.
You're making the
Literally-
assumption that I'm even
literally
right.
all he said was, "Is this John Vocaloid?" After voting Vocaloid. So, here's our answers. We got Brian Lotus Vocaloid. Is this John Vocaloid? We got
Said one was
Millie.
John.
We got Millie. We got a Saul Bad Guy with a Miku color palette. And then we got Vocaloid, but the computer is overheating. So that is 3 points for Vocaloid and 1 point for Millie. Let's see. This is a Vocaloid song by Crusher. Again, is the name of the song.
Would be funny if.
Man, I haven't got a thing right in so long.
I realize now that if it's a Vocaloid song, I guess it's a Vocaloid song. I should just guess that it's John. Because Elio told me there's a John in here somewhere. I'm not going to get it right anyway. I'm going to guess it's Millie, and then it's going to be John Vocaloid.
That's why I keep trying to find pictures of Saul Bad Guy with Hatsune Miku hair.
Yeah, if
or
this
in
was
the color
a
palette.
John Vocaloid song, I would have just taken away your points. To be honest, Dwarf.
That's fair. Wait, like all of them?
Negative
No,
3.
just not giving you a point
Yeah, all
for
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
Dwarf loses all the points once
Yeah, if you
John
guessed
Vocaloid comes out.
John Vocaloid for the John Vocaloid song after you edited it, I would have just not given you a point for that. But
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Elliot, when do we get to go to the space on the board that has the boo, and we can pay a bunch of coins to steal someone's stuff?
It's 50 coins. We pay 50
Yeah.
coins.
Yeah, we gotta pay 50 coins.
You got 50 coins, you broke bitch?
I've got 50 coins. Don't
Yes,
make me
yeah.
prove it.
This ain't Mario Party, even if we got the Mario Party soundtrack playing in the background.
Can I donate 50 coins to get the points taken away?
You steal your own points.
Here.
Oh,
I'm
I already
gonna
lost my
minus
points. That's why I'm at -9.
Oh, you're like give like dwarf -9 points to put him at like 6 points. Alright, here's our next song. Whose child was I dreaming to pierce through the unworn tip of my bayonet? Whose life have I decided was less worthy of respect?
Damn it.
Got some brain thinking moments here.
Do I at least get the minigame star?
Of course. You
Wait, we had a
always get the
minigame?
minigame star.
You haven't been getting the minigames?
No.
No, I
Am I
think
just-
my controller is broken.
Am I just fighting the computers? Have I been rowing this boat all on my own?
I
Yeah.
haven't been getting the mini games because I'm on dial-up internet.
Okay, so everyone voted Millie for this, and here's one comment from Dwarf. Hatsune Michael has never been to war. Millie. And yet you would be correct, this is by Millie. Dandelion Girls, Dandelion Boys.
I bet there's a Miku song about going to war.
I mean, there's Senbon Zakura, that's like one of the most popular Vocaloid songs out there.
Is that what it's about? I don't
popular,
like
I've never
that
heard
song, so I don't.
They talk
pay
about like
attention to the lyrics.
ICBMs and stuff in the song to the point that like when it got released on like Bandori in like Korea, they were like, yeah, no, we're not letting you play Senbon Zakura.
I did hear about that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
a whole like Japanese like what was that era where they invaded Korea? I forgot what it was called. That
Yeah, you know, ICBM. I can't buy Miku.
Alright, so here's our next one. Each muscle divvied up to dine, and in high, wo chunzai te xin zililin de ai. That's Chinese, by the way.
Double the points I have.
I don't see no daily
Don't worry,
double.
Buggy, I have less than half.
Okay, so we got 3 votes for Millie, 1 vote for Vocaloid. Dwarf said V. This is John, obviously. And then Sven said, million billions of voters think this is Millie. I am on million billion voters. So this is a Vocaloid song. By Flavor Foley, Butcher Vanity. So Dwarf gets a point.
God damn it.
Alright, here's our next one. Damn, Dwarf is doing good by... and he doesn't even know any of these songs.
With a random guess.
Let's go
And you're-
gambling!
You're fucked up.
Oh,
You used the
no one's
Olga
going to be able to
PG.
win when you give someone 5 points.
I mean, he could have he's just been guessing. I still
It's
can't
clearly
believe,
working.
I still
That's
can't
like-
believe you got the fucking Cassie Way one. I wasn't expecting anyone to guess Cassie Way on the Cassie
That's why
Way
you
song.
don't put it in.
That's why you don't give
That
them
makes
5
it funny
points.
though. That makes it funny though. I
Listen.
still think it's so fucking hilarious that Dwarf guessed Cassie Way on the Cassie Way one.
I watched it happen in real time. I want you to understand that. You finished reading it. I'm like, this is the Cassie one. And I watched your face, your model go like, oh? I was like, I fucking got it.
Yeah. Just gamble better. Okay, here's our next one. Before my thoughts began to speak, I bit my lip, said nothing, and just sucked on Hua Meng Tong.
I can't believe it. The one answer I can be confident in.
This one got song guessers.
For the term song correctors.
Alright, here we go. Yep, you all get a point. But Sven, Evie, and Dwarf all get an extra point because they guessed the song as Iron Lotus. For Gorian Vein was struck again.
Is this a fucking Project Moon thing?
Yes,
It is specifically a Ruin song.
This is the only Project Moon song I put in. And I knew that was gonna be the one to get double points. So, everyone gets double points except for Mongi.
What the fuck?
You still get a point. You still get a point. You just didn't guess it as Iron Lotus.
That's fucked up because I get that's whatever.
Oh, this song is from Library of Ruina, motherfuckers, when they don't notice the song is from Library of Ruina.
Yeah, literally everyone else. I'm at a disadvantage with that.
What was that?
I skill issued on this fight, so I heard the song a lot. And then I kept listening to it on my playlists, like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just have all of the Ruina and Nimbus songs on a playlist, so.
L plus ratio. Let's look at the thing from the music video shaking his butt.
Yo!
Oh, the little tiny guy?
The little dude.
Go, White Club, go!
The one I'm pretty sure that in the comments of the YouTube video for it, they apologized because it looks too much like the Imperial Japan flag.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They did do that.
Yeah. Yes, this is Iron Lotus by Millie.
It's like pinned comment, hey, sorry it looks like this. Second comment below that, why is this little white boy a double wide surprise?
Yeah, there was like
there
another
were a lot of
song.
comments about that thing's ass.
Yeah, there was another Millie song that had to get like its image on YouTube changed because people thought it was like the Japan flag too. I think it was Birthday Kid, I think was the song that had to get an image replaced because of it.
Huh.
Alright,
Well, it's
here
on
we go.
Japan's birthday, then what's the problem?
I understand. I already know you hate yourself more than you have ever hated me. Look here, my dear. Face the ghost that you were. The lost one you are. The lover you were meant to be. Okay, so we got Vocaloid, and it's a ghost. If my guess was actually Vocaloid, and then we got Vocaloid with Louie from Pikmin dancing. So let's see. This is by Millie, so none of you get a point.
I should get a point for Louis.
Yeah, this is Sideshow
I think you should
Duckling.
lose a point for Louis.
Okay.
How did I get that one?
Evie's right. I should lose a point for Louis.
Yes, this is Sideshow Duckling by Millie. Okay. Welcome to my broken heart, according to a little girl. Will this nightmare ever end? Will I be set free? The pain is eating me alive. It's so hard to admit. But there's no point in talking at all. If no one hears me screaming, crying, hurting, dying, suffering, wishing I could just rewind it. got John Vocaloid. Okay, this is definitely John Vocaloid. Lemon Miku. And Vocalewis again. Like how two of you said John Vocaloid.
Is it John Vocaloid?
I was really feeling it.
It is a Vocaloid song, yes. It's by Crusher, called Rugrats Theory. So you all get 1 point. It's not
Okay, but
John
it's not
Vocaloid.
John.
It's not
Son
a
of a
John
bit.
Vocaloid song.
Where is he?
He's hiding.
Where
He
is
doesn't want to
John
come out anymore.
Vocaloid?
Bring me John.
It really do be a Smash tournament because I don't see any Johns here.
He's on his way. John Vocaloid has entered the building. Alright. Rugrats Theory. What if the babies were smoking weed? Alright, here's our next song. Watch my heart beat out of my chest. We've done something wrong. Was it you, or am I the one here taking the blame? The fucking Pikmin gif.
Oh my. Ooh-wee. Meep meep.
Okay, here we go. We got Evie saying this one is John Vocaloid. We got Dwarf saying, I'm gonna say Vocaloid again, but say it's not John specifically, so I don't get the point when it's John. We got La-Di-Da-Do is Millie the Who from Sven. And then Moggy sent me a gif of the Rugrats title screen saying no, and then said Vocaloid, like the name Lloyd, actually. So we got 3 votes for Vocaloid, 1 vote for Millie. This is by Circus P, 1/4, so it is a Vocaloid song. So everyone gets a point, except for Sven.
You're telling me a circus.
Go.
You're telling me a circus peanut made this song?
Yo, I was so tempted to go with another Soul Bad Guy on this one,
Damn. Unfortunate.
but I wanted to rhyme.
I'm glad John Pikmin got a job in the opening of Dun Da Dun. Alright, here we go. Here's our next one. Human. It's like human, but misspelled. Human. Can't you hear my meows? I'll scratch up your couch. Attend to me now. You can even smell my paws.
Ugh.
I answer with such confidence.
Okay, now you're making it weird.
But I was already ready.
Not you.
Oh, I just like the pitch.
Okay, we got Millie Cat. We got It's Millie and this bitch is disgusting. We got That is Millie for sure. I just can't remember the name, but I know the thumbnail. And then we got Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia and then Millie underneath it. So you all voted
I mean,
Millie.
the Lloyd was for Vocaloid.
Yeah, Vocaloid, but you voted Millie, so everyone gets a point. This is by Millie, Phantom Cat of Meowloween.
Love that song.
Yeah, Meowloween. Happy Meowloween! So everyone gets a point. Alright. Here's our next song. Invite suicidation, transfer enumeration, died and used it for an infestation. In the future, when you and I are eating and handcrafting theory, Fingers crawl across playing. He's grinning, making memories all the more when we share a kiss.
I really like, by the way, stream opening. Like, oh, you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Like, everybody's like, "Fuck no, I'm not helping them."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm deep in thought.
what would we talk about? Fucking
Me.
helping me lose?
Well, we could try and gaslight each other into being wrong.
That is true. You could.
You know what? I think this is "Find Your One Way" by Soul Bad Guy.
I think this is actually "You're Not Alone" from Final Fantasy IX.
I
Oh,
think.
but actually, this is "Dancing Queen" by ABBA.
I mean, I think this is Vocaloid. I think it's too much
I
of a
think
Millie swerve.
this is from Donkey Kong Country 3.
All right,
and-
fine.
That's the one with the baby, I think. Where you've got the baby and it's worse.
No, I
because
think that's the movie Ice Age.
I mean, Donkey Kong Country 3.
Ice Age and Donkey Kong Country 3. Okay, Ice Age is an adaptation of Donkey Kong Country 3. They
That's
just
true. I mean, Tropical
they
Freeze.
were too ashamed to cast Ray Romano as Donkey
Okay.
Kong.
Donkey Kong Country 3 is not Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. That's like Donkey Kong, like,
No, I'm saying
14.
it's related to Ice Age because Tropical Freeze.
Yeah, but
they're
that's not
different
Donkey Kong
games
Country
made by
3.
different companies.
Okay, so we got. Okay, so you want me to say Millie, but this is John Vocaloid for sure this time. And then we got Vocaloid of the John flavor. Miku, Yippee, GIF. And then we got, is that the Sol Bad Sune Miku? So you all voted Vocaloid. Yep, this is by Ghost, Reckless Battery Burns. So you all
I'm
get
just
a
gonna
point.
fucking.
I
was
can't
gonna
help but
say
feel like
Ghost.
Elio happens to have a favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you seem to be choosing the same few artists a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's cause.
I mean, we can tell by the
Imagine
Millie
if there were
songs.
artists I listened to other than that one song.
I mean, if we think about it, with the Millie selections, I think they're all by Millie.
that is true.
Like,
That is
yeah,
true.
clear bias there.
I should have
Yeah.
I
let
disagree.
Elio
Some of them are by Millie.
let me cheat.
What? Some of them are by Millie?
There's no guarantee that there is at least not one song by Vanilli.
Vanilla Ice. Alright, here's our next song. Call Me Daddy. Where's your yes, sir, and please? That's the only vocabulary you need. Muxty Mux, can't you understand me? You turn my screen, hashtag 000FF.
Final Fantasy? Wow!
Which one?
The one where the fuck-ass clown comes from. I forgot his name.
Kafka?
Yes!
That
That's
would be
six.
sick. Who is Boyd and why is he so vocal?
He's that one famous artist.
Yeah, don't forget, I have this stuff randomized, so you could get multiple in a row.
You have it randomized except for the parts that aren't randomized.
Exactly. Okay, so we got... The lyrics make me think Vocaloid, so I think it's actually Millie from Eevee. We got, okay, so you want me to say Vocaloid, but this is Millie. She's saying call me daddy because she's a parent now. Then we got Moggy saying Millie. And then we got Sven saying, I think it's Lloyd at the Mocha Voca store. So we got 3 votes for Millie, 1 vote for Vocaloid. This is by Millie. It's Sustain Plus Plus. It's the opening theme to Ghost in the Shell, I think. So everyone except for
one
Sven
of
gets
those.
a vote.
Is that like one of the 3D ones?
I think so. I never watched it, but I know it's from Ghost in the Shell. So everyone except for Sven gets a point. Alright, here's our next one. What is yours and what is mine? Am I ever gonna die? Please don't uninstall my love. Please don't uninstall my life.
I don't know. Could this one be by Potemkin by chance?
This is actually from Brisket Guild Seeker.
Damn,
Oh,
how'd you know?
I love Bridge.
I love
Oh,
I love Blanket. I love Bucket. I love Bungus.
I think Boston is so cute.
I love Bramblin.
My bad. It's actually everyone's favorite fighting game character, Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Oh god, that's
I prefer BlazBlue.
Alright, let's
That fucking killed it. The room goes silent. Holy
How
shit!
dare you? How dare you
Sven's
bring up
thinking. I
BlazBlue?
see Sven typing, and I think Sven goes silent when Sven's thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
think
can
of
only-
that stupid one with the swords, the fucking giant swords.
Sven is thinking so hard.
Yeah, I think so hard. When I think, I don't hear well. I already hear very badly because I have tinnitus.
No, it was a good like comedic silence. BlazBlue is okay.
It went downhill after they got rid of that girl's hat.
Which
I was so deep in thought about
Noel.
Cutter.
Oh, they're in her hat?
They got rid of her hat, and now she just has
Alright.
long hair.
So we got our votes in. We got Millie from Evie, Millie from Mongi. We got fucking Is This Millie? World Execute Me? If those lyrics were in any song, I'd guess that one from Dwarf.
It's not that one.
And then we got I'm gonna guess Millie, and why does it give me World.Execute Me vibes from Sven? So none of you got a point. It's Vocaloid. It's by Kita, Digital Girl.
That felt too obvious.
I was confident it specifically was not that song. I just figured it was another one like it.
Yeah, I mean, Millie does have a lot of, like, I'm a robot songs.
She's
I
ripping
love
robot
Angela.
lovers.
And then she has a song that's also Kill All Robots.
Mm-hmm. Alright, if I can make you
That one
happy, I
weird
will
one.
run the execution, though we're trapped in this strange simulation. Okay, are you copying and pasting it for a bit, or
Yeah.
is that your vote?
Man, that's crazy.
Okay. Okay, here we go. We got Millie World.Execute Me from Evie. We got Mongi saying, Millie, fuck, I forget the name of the song, even though everyone just said it. Can I have 5 points? I'll count that as a vote for World Execute Me.
Look, I know the song. I'm bad with song names.
It's okay. And then we
I
got
knew there
Sven.
was execute in the name. I just couldn't remember the first part.
Yeah, it's okay. It still counts. It still counts. And then we got Sven saying, I think that's Execute by World Storm. Mwah. And then Dwarf just copied and pasted, is this Millie? World execute me. I am not doing a bit. So yes, you would all be correct. It is from World.Execute Me by Millie. You guys just voted out a wee bit early. When I heard both of you saying World Execute Me, I was like, well, shit. So that's...
First I got the vibes, now I got the truth.
Yeah, we got 2 points for everyone.
Yeah, sorry, that was 1 page ahead in the script.
Yeah.
Where's my 5 points?
Angela. Yeah, no, only 2
Angela
points.
wouldn't be ahead in the script. She followed it to the letter.
Yeah,
I'd still be losing if I got 5 points, though.
every agonizing second of it.
Okay, here we go. When the snow melted away, yet my world's frozen and gray, you brought me the seeds and buried them deep in me.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Okay, so we got from Evie, John Vocaloid Mpreg song. We got Moggy voting Lloyd again, with Lloyd drinking the coffee from Tears of Symphonia. We got Spence.
I lied. It's cold. Sorry, it's
lied.
hot.
It's hot. This has to be Saul Bad Guy's wife, Kaitsune Mikusuke by Sven, and then we got Dwarf saying, yeah, this is a song about Millie getting pregnant, probably. And you would be correct. This is by Millie. It's duetting solo, so only Dwarf gets a point.
Can you just give Dwarf the crown already?
Now that I think about it, that's...
I don't think
probably
any of
one
us are
the
catching up.
songs-
You never
I
know.
don't think it's possible for any of us to catch up.
I gotta respect Cassie Way as a music maker. Her getting pregnant for Ryoshi's Kanto to have a kid for Ryoshi's Kanto, you know, that's pretty good.
And then
That's
having her
dedication.
kid die for you.
Spoilers. Not that far yet.
Book reference.
Yeah, but I'm saying Millie's kid isn't dead yet.
I like that part.
Spoilers for real life?
Yeah, it's a race
for
to the
real
second
life.
place.
I like that part of Canto 1 where we got to make out with Gregor. That one was my favorite.
Look, I'm just
Right.
saying we've got wife Gregor, husband Gregor, and priest Gregor now.
That is true. We did get Pregger.
I did see a funny Twitter post where Gregor is marrying Gregor,
Yeah, the 2
And
Preggers.
Gregor's- marrying the Gregors. Yeah.
Pirate Gregor.
And
Priest
everyone in
Gregor.
the stalls are also Gregor.
Okay, here's our next song. Do you hear the lilies speak? The leaves kissing the bees. The soil covering up all the sorrow. All the seeds I sowed in a garden can't be claimed by me. Do you hear the lilies speak? Cool lesbian couple, and behind them is Horse Gregor.
Here we go. I like to think I'm a genius.
Okay, what is this vote, Moggy?
Well, what is the thing in the GIF?
It's a windmill. Is this Millie?
What do you think?
Is this a Millie
Yeah.
vote?
Yeah, obviously, it's a
Wind
mill.
Millie? Wind
And then I
Millie?
put an I after the.
A Wind Millie. Okay, I see.
Oh my god, how?
Wind Millie.
I put a mill, and then I put an I after it. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fair. When I was putting this Fugi together, I was thinking of putting a windmill on the flag that has Angela on it, because, you know, like mill E.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we got... I'm gonna just assume this is an Ender Lily song and say it's Millie, even though I know this is a Vocaloid song that has the word lilies in it to throw people off. And then we got, this has to be Saul Bad Guy's wife, Kaitsune Mikusuke. Oh wait, no, that was before. This one. Literally me Q. Ooh woo. That was Sven's vote. And then Evie said, filling Millie this time. Pretty sure they did Ender Lily's music, so this seems fitting. And then Moggy said, Windmill-E. So 3 votes for Millie, 1 vote for Vocaloid. And you would be correct. It is by Millie. It is Bulbel from Ender Lilies. So everyone except
Damn, I
Sven
never
gets a
played that
point.
I never heard the
Neither have I.
ending theme because the final boss of that game is fucking terrible.
I've just never played Ender Lilies. But I know they
that
work.
the final boss is fucking terrible and is the worst thing in the game.
You weren't here for the one time Elio streamed it for 2.5 hours?
I'm really bad at popping into streams.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, here's
No,
our
that
next
happened. I was gonna say that happened like 9 months ago at like midnight. Obviously,
Yeah.
you weren't.
It's not a skill issue. I also had to mute the music in the area because it gave me anxiety.
Okay, so we
Because it just
got,
had random breathing in it.
bearing through the pain, I try to be brave. As long as you can stay happy, I'm okay. I'm not gonna bend.
No, I'm really feeling Bang a Boomerang by ABBA on this one.
Banga booba,
No, Bang a Boomerang.
banga boomerang.
I only know this
Thank the
song.
Booba, that's why mine are covered.
Yeah, no, I only know this song from the time AI Goku covered it. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, they put
What?
Goku's voice in an AI, and then they sang this song. So AI Goku made it.
Wouldn't that be funny if AI Goku was like a vocal OP that just some guy is just like, I'm gonna make that my name for my music.
I mean, Vocaloid, does that count as AI? The music?
No, it does
No.
not at all.
I mean, okay, listen. I mean that in a. I mean that is like an artificial, like kind of put together thing. I understand that you hear AI and immediately
No,
it's
I
like
mean literally, it's someone putting sounds together. It is not AI.
Yeah, so it's like a vocal bank that people provide their voices for.
I know. I wanted to do a bit. It's just using the word AI is immediately anemic poison for
Yeah.
jokes.
Especially with Vocaloid, people argue over like, is synth AI like AI? No. Okay, so we got John Vocaloid.
I mean, there was also that sensationalist news article that claimed Vocaloid was AI.
Yeah. And then we got John Vocaloid by Dwarf. John Vocaloid from Eevee. You two just really want to find the John Vocaloid guy, huh?
I'm determined.
If you say Vocaloid and you're not gonna know who made it, you may as well just say John Vocaloid. It's
I
an
don't
option.
get the point of having that, because, like, yeah, you could just say John every time. I can't be bothered, but I've accepted my loss. I will get the bullet through my skull.
I guess
Okay.
theoretically there probably should be a penalty for getting that wrong, but
Mm,
you didn't put it in the rules and the game has already started.
yeah,
This-
it's
this
fine.
has
You
not
can
been a
keep saying
balanced
John
quiz.
Vocaloid.
Okay, to be fair, the fight
Yeah.
points don't matter anymore. Dwarf would still be ahead by
Dwarf. I think Dwarf's
several
won
points.
at this point, but hey,
I was also gonna say, to be fair, you shouldn't have told us that there's at least one John Vocaloid in here,
You really shouldn't have.
because I never would have ever guessed that in my life.
Okay, so this is Lloyd for Moggy's vote. And then Sven says, but what if it was Millie? So we got 3 Vocaloid votes and 1 Millie vote. So this is a Vocaloid song. It's by Sawtown. Magical
Talk
Cure
down
Love
these
Shot.
nuts.
Yeah, so everyone gets a point except for Sven. Tight race
Maybe I
for the
can
second place.
Get the Burger King crown.
Burger
Or maybe I get the
King,
plastic bin of lettuce.
Burger bin put bungus. Bettis.
You know what? Now I'm curious. What if we all had different thingies for if we lost? What would you all have? I would get censored.
That's a good idea.
I mean, I've already said what mine is.
Alright, here's our next one. By playing God, I ran away. No one gave a farewell. No shed of tears or lamentation. The source of misery is infused in flesh and bone. Its tongue is clicking away, a language we all regret.
Ah, no, I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I already said it though.
I'm gonna stick to my guns here.
Okay, we got... Alright. Here's our votes. We got What Robots Need by Millie from Dwarf. We got Millie this time from Evie. We got Sounds Like Some Millie Stuff probs from Moggy. And then Sven says, I bet it's Silent Orchestra, Millie. So all of you voted for Millie. You're all wrong. This is by Ghost. The Things I Deserve.
How many ghosts? Yeah, fuck it. Bit over.
This is
a lot of
the
Ghost
Ghost
songs.
and Millie quiz.
We're secretly playing Phasmophobia?
I'm secretly recommending people to listen to Ghost songs because I really like Ghost songs.
Okay, but you don't have to do that secretly. If you just give me song recommendations, I'll listen.
Literally. I mean, you would have if I let you let me cheat, which I should have. I should have
Jackie
said
responsible for
nothing, and you would have given me the answers.
Okay, here's our next one.
And then I would win the crown, the Fortnite crown.
We got Give Them All a Show, You Can't Stop Me, Take Control. Think you get me? No, you don't. Wait till I step in, I'm cold.
If this was actually a song by none other than whoever made the soundtrack for Bust a Move 4 on the PlayStation 1.
Oh?
It was me.
It was you? You made this song?
I made the soundtrack for Buster Move 4.
Who did make that?
Wow.
Me.
Horiuchi.
Yeah, that's me.
That is true.
Okay,
I mean, you don't know my real name.
Get this one.
I mean, I
With a
do.
few more.
What do you mean? Your real name is Moggy Moggy?
I mean, of course you do. You've mailed me stuff before.
Yeah. Trying to get EVs to be like a similar... Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got a very chilly John Vocaloid from Evie. We got Vocaloid from Moggy. We got Cold Miku from Dwarf. And then Sven says Milli. So this is by Kita. It's Wildcard, so it is a Vocaloid song.
You're
Once
cold.
again?
They're cold.
Everyone except for Sven gets a point.
One of these days, I'll be correct again.
Oh shit, I'm tied for third now. Maybe
Let's
I won't
go.
get shot in the skull. Maybe my brain shards won't get splattered all over the lyrics behind us.
Okay,
I'll
here's
get
our-
censored. Ooh.
Here's our next song. So the other day I was on YouTube listening to a song I really like. Though usually I don't look that far, a comment stood out to me. It was a 10-year-old having suicidal thoughts, and the guy below was like, same, I'm 12, and the whole thing made me extremely sad.
Is this just like a Twitter post?
Is this just a Twitter post from Millie and not one of their songs?
Is this
No.
a Twitter post from Hatsune Miku?
This is a song. Okay, let's see. We got Depressed John Vocaloid from Evie. We got Millie from Mongi. We got But What If This Was Jonathan Vocaloidus? What is this, the 18th? And
Yes.
then we got Vocaloid John? So this is by Millie. It's Sloth by Millie. So that's 1 point for Moggy. Yeah, this is legit a
yeah,
song.
okay.
This is my theme song for real, says Sloth Mama. Yeah, this was in the Millie versus Kanye video, and I was like, that's a good one, I should use that. Okay, here's another one. I wanted my own home. I needed a new phone. I wanted to travel. The times are different, did you know?
So I've got to ask, why was Millie going against Kanye West from Danganronpa 2?
I mean,
It was
why
a
not?
it was a death match.
What do you mean by that?
Which part of it?
But what if, right? But what if?
What do you mean Kanye West from Danganronpa 2?
Fingers?
Yeah.
On a Sunday?
Now is this sputtering a I can't believe you don't know this, or is it an oh no I have to explain Kanye West like getting fingers put in his asshole?
Mostly that one.
Okay, well don't worry. My brain is poisoned.
Okay, so we got
I'm
Sleep
gonna
Talk.
favorite that gif. I love that one.
We got Sleep Talk Metropolis from Dwarf, which is a Millie song. We got this one is John Vocaloid from Eevee. We got His Name is John GIF with a skeleton from Sven. And then we've got My Mental Health is Deteriorating Miku GIF for Moggy. So everyone voted Vocaloid except for Dwarf, who guessed Sleep Talk Metropolis from Millie, and it is Sleep Talk Metropolis from Millie. So Dwarf gets 2 points.
Yippee!
I expected this to show up.
Yeah, you know I like the song, huh?
Yeah, and I also
Don't
know
worry,
you
I'll-
don't like Goblin
I'll
Slayer.
get the happening star.
I put in a Goblin Slayer song earlier, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess it must have been. It must be an ending theme. I haven't heard those.
There's
People
one time
watch
I
Goblin
would never
Slayer?
get. I would never forgive myself for getting wrong.
Okay, here's another one. I've done my best, and now I find myself checkmate. Irrational arguments barging in. I can't do this. I made a vent Twitter account. Acknowledgement is welcome. There's nothing in this life for me, you hear me? Disgraceful, disgraceful, I'm a disgrace, you hear me? I don't get it, I don't get it. I get you, you don't get it. Alright, I gotta Photoshop my selfies.
To answer your question, I watched season 1, but mostly I just listened to the openings because they're really fucking good.
I couldn't get through the first episode.
That's not surprising. I'm not gonna sit here and go, hold on, you could no, fair enough.
Honestly, Goblin Slayer is not even the most uncomfortable an anime has made me. So
Oh, neither. But I was just like, I don't have the patience for this shit. I could watch something that isn't this.
I don't remember what animes they have made me uncomfortable. I just know I've never watched Goblin Slayer.
Okay. So we've got from Eevee. Okay, this reminds me of the other Millie song, so I'm voting John Vocaloid. We got Sven saying it's John Millie. We got Moggy saying Millie. And then we got Dwarf saying surely there wouldn't be 2 Millie songs talking about specific modern social media platforms. Vocaloid. So 2 votes for Millie, 2 votes for Vocaloid. And this is a Vocaloid song. It's Kairiki Bear, Darling Dance.
I'm glad I'm not the
Oh,
only
I
one
know
that had
that
that
song, I just
process.
don't know the lyrics for it.
Yee. So that is 1 point for Eevee and 1 point for Dwarf. Alright. Here's our next one. I'm ready to go because I know my woes are a product to be consumed. Now you're running low, I know you want something new, but what else can I do?
stop tracking the ones I got wrong.
Too much work.
My short-term memory isn't good enough.
Okay, so we got from Dwarf a vote for Millie. Got from Evie, John Vocaloid needs a break, so I'm saying Millie. We got John Vocaloid, I don't fucking know, from Moggy. And then we've got listening to Millie, GIF from Sven. So that is what? 3 votes for Millie, 1 vote for Vocaloid. This is a Vocaloid song. It's by Circus P.
Whoa.
Better Off Worse. So that's 1 point for Moggy.
I do not like the little peanut man.
Okay, here's our next song. One by
You have a
one.
pea in a circus.
One by one, properly performed pre-approved killings. With your arms afire, to-do list in mind, you're ticking off their time. I wouldn't know how to do the mushrooms lyrics like vocally lyrics.
Could this be Guacamole Gamer Fort 9000 by Russian Badger?
Perhaps.
Yeah, you just saw my vote, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Okay, so we got Millie from Evie. We got Dancing M GIF from Dwarf, so Millie. We got Miku for President 2024. What the fuck is a kilometer? USA from Mongi. And then
A
we
kilometer is 1,000 meters.
Then we got Sven saying, could mine eyes mistake that this be a Millie song? And you'd be correct. It's Gunners in the Rain. So everyone gets a point except for Mongi.
I'm catching up.
Here you go,
This is
Leelix.
discrimination.
See what is
I don't know why.
this?
I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, eh.
Yowie. Alright, here's our next song. When did it
We're
change?
getting ad breaked.
Oh shoot, sorry. Oh wait. Dun, 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 dun. When do you think John Vocaloid will show up?
One of these
Right
days.
Now.
In 2 minutes.
Alright, we're at 2:03. Let's see if we get there at 2:05. Okay. I think we're out of the ad break. Are we good?
I have 6 more seconds, and it's a dishwasher, like, pod
I'm good.
commercial.
Okay.
Okay, it's done now.
Alright. So here's our next one. When did it change? When did we forget? Why is it now so hard to forgive? Do we advance, never stopping our steps because we are scared to look back on what we did?
Elio, I have conceived an idea most ingenious.
Oh really?
Give us John Vocaloid already.
You really want John Vocaloid?
Hey, there's no saying this isn't John Vocaloid right now.
We're all anticipating it.
I mean, you know, Leonix, my eye is obviously an untrained one, but I don't know the differences between Spanish and Portuguese, and I don't know if there's a ton. I'm sure there's some.
Okay, so here's our votes. We got John Vocaloid by Mongi. We got
No, Velocoid.
Vocaloid. We got John Vocaloid from Evie. We got It's Not John Vocaloid, It's Millie from Dwarf. And then we got It's Too Funny Not to Say John Vocaloid at this point from Sven. So 3 votes for Vocaloid, 1 vote for Millie. This is Millie, Grown Ups Paradise. So this is for Dwarf. This was a song from Arknights.
I never played Arknights. What's an Arknight?
It's another gotcha game.
Is
Oh, I love
Arknight's the
Gambit.
one with concrete?
Yeah, it's cement. That's
What?
concrete, baby.
Okay, here's our next one.
Seems like a fun game. not gonna
Lonely,
play it, though.
lonely.
No
Come
one
back-
answered my question though.
What was
Yeah, I
your
said
question?
this. Yeah, it's the one with concrete with cement.
Yeah, but no one actually said yes, that's correct.
Yes, that is correct.
I acknowledged the character. I thought that would be adequate. I apologize.
Alright, here's our next one.
Never forgiven.
Lonely,
directly to hell.
lonely, come back to me, Rosetta. No one, nowhere, nothing will take anything, anything, anything from me. Nobody, nobody, nobody ever. Nobody, nobody, nobody other than you.
I don't like the things that I hear from the 1% volume on my stream that I don't hear in the voice call.
What if I found a funny image?
What are you hearing?
I just hear him laughing. I don't know. That could mean anything. Doesn't even have to be something funny. He could be laughing anyway.
Okay, so we got... Okay, this is John Vocaloid from Dwarf. We got Mr. John Vocaloid once more from Evie. We got Who Else But John GIF from Moggy. And then we've got Garfield Miku from Sven. So that's
I'm
all.
sorry, John.
That's all 4 votes for Vocaloid. This is by Millie. It's Rosetta by Millie. Okay, so none of you got a point.
You can't just make a song and then put the name of the song in the lyrics. That's fucked up.
Okay, here's our next one. The poppies cry, the poppies sing, the poppies bleed as we drifted apart. Have me poisoned, you have me poisoned. Oh, talk to me, tell me the world you see.
You wouldn't dare. I'm putting it anyway.
You sent the same gift Sven sent me earlier.
Damn it! Fine, I'll find a different one.
I have this song in your OC playlist.
Well, I already sent the message.
Yeah, so here's our votes. It's Ghost Vocaloid for Dwarf. We got see above for my answer, so Mr. John Vocaloid for Evie. We got his name is John GIF, live John Egbert. Oh, here we go. Live John reaction, John Egbert for Moggy. And then we've got it's Kilo Mili. So that is what? 3 votes for Vocaloid and 1 vote for Millie, and I just saw Dwarf edit it saying, I guess wrong according to Jackie. Yes, it is a Millie song. It is Opium. So that's 1 point for Sven.
Yeah!
It is copium.
Sausage!
Alright, here's our next one.
I'm the sausage.
We dreamed a dream, hooking pinky fingers with our special someone, for we will never separate. Pinky swear as we chanted. When did we realize there's no way we could live alone?
For what it's worth, I'm not looking at the chat until I've already sent my answer, and it's like, come what may.
Okay, is this a Millie vote, Moggy? Because Millhouse?
Yes!
Okay. Okay, so Evie says, surely this is finally John Vocaloid. Dwarf says, that sounds too much like Millie to be Millie, so I'm doing Vocaloid. And then Moggy sent me, everything's coming up Millhouse. And then Sven sent me, is that the song from Buster Miku 4 on the PS1? So I take that's 3 votes for Vocaloid, 1 vote for Millie. This is a Millie song, Yubikiri Genmon. So that's 1 point for Magi.
Yeah, everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Also, thank you for the hydrate, Twy.
Oh yeah, I need a hydrate.
Reason I thought you were gonna say, oh yeah, I need cilantro.
I'm addicted to Rhapsody right now. I don't need another brain
Okay.
lunch right now.
Here's our next one. It's your consideration, your patience, dedication, devotion, action, forbearance that keeps me flying high. Compassion, reinforcement, encouragement, conviction. You are the star in my eyes. Acceptance, recognition, assurance, absolution. Even your existence takes the burden off my mind. Allow me to fight by your side.
I fucking spelled it wrong. Minor spelling mistake.
Minus 20 points.
Okay, what is this, Muggy? This is... Garfield? What's this guy's name?
What's his name, Elio?
I don't know what his name is.
Oh, did you get sent a gif of John Arbuckle?
Yeah,
Yeah, John
say that might
Arbuckle.
do-
Okay, John Vocaloid. I see.
I don't think his name would be Millie or Vocaloid.
I mean, you used
What?
Millhouse for Billy.
What was
Okay.
with that
Yeah,
fucking...
because that has a mill in it.
Bro, what was with that one Garfield comic where he drank cupped sperm from the vat? What's wrong with him?
Okay,
So
so
She
we
wanted to
got...
get pregnant.
We got from Evie, I am honestly just determined for it to be John Vocaloid by now. We got Too Wordy, Ghost Vocaloid by Dwarf. We got John Arbuckle Vocaloid for Magi. And then we got Hatsune Miku from hit video game fictional band Salmon Run from Sven. So that is 3 votes for Vocaloid. Alright, no. Was that 4? Did all of you vote Vocaloid? I believe you all voted Vocaloid. It's Millie! Past the stargazing season.
Oh no.
And
Good one.
the funny thing is that Jackie said like early on when the lyrics appeared, yippee demo. So I was like, oh, someone's gonna vote Vocaloid. Or not Vocaloid, someone's gonna vote Millie after seeing that.
I don't know what
I
the
don't know
fuck
anything
Demo
about
is.
Demo.
So thank
I'm
you, Linus,
bad
for
at
knowing what it
rhythm
is so I don't
games.
seem like a completely insane person.
Okay, so here's our next song. A petty line of white noise, pack up your bags and throw out the toys. 3 strikes and honey, I'm home. 3 voices come from the gramophone. A vivisection of me yielded the start of a mystery. Say hello, honey, I'm home. 3 voices come from the gramophone. Oh, you said demo for the previous song with Yubikiri Genmon. Oh, okay.
Like I said, I don't know what Demo is. That could be anything for me. That's the guy from Adventure Time, right? Fucking Game Boy?
Yeah, that's
Demo,
it. That's it.
that's Bimo.
Yeah, Demo.
Okay, so we got Mr. John Vocaloid from Eevee, but with Ryoshu speak, Mr. JV. We got, I have said Vocaloid 3 times in a row, and it's been wrong every time, so Vocaloid for Dwarf. We got John GIF from Magi. And then we got It's Kasane Tetto from hit Swedish folk music band Sabaton from Sven. So this is a Vocaloid song. It's by Ghost. Honey, I'm home.
At this point, we should be guessing Ghost instead of John.
Ghost instead of...
Yeah, but I am
you would have
determined
gotten
for
a
it to
lot
be
of points
John.
if you voted for Ghost instead of John, but John's funnier.
Ghost
determined.
John Lloyd.
It's funny confusing you with the gifts.
You can't be combining two Vocaloid names. I will not be allowing that. Two Vocaloid.
You can't say
producers.
Jost.
You can't say Jost. No. You have to say John or
What about-
Ghost.
What if there's a Vocaloid producer called Jost?
Well, I don't know who they are, so I haven't used Jost.
A Jost roast.
Confirmed no Jost. Dr. John Fallout Vocaloid 3 Esquire. Okay, here's our
Chat.
next song.
Is Jost real?
We got Look at Me.
Jonathan Joestar?
We got Look at Me. I'm the wound you tried to hide simply by pretending that I don't really hurt. If we just leave it be, she'll be gone eventually. Here I am, swollen red. When are you going to take off the cast, pierce through the skin, drain out the possibilities that could have been mine?
I don't have to explain this one, do I?
Yeah, you know, you don't need to explain it.
Okay.
Okay, so we got This Mill Ain't So Win Now from Mongi, so Millie. We got Wouldn't It Be Funny If It Was the Classical Composer from 1567, Millie from Sven. We got I Am Not Going to Second Guess Myself and Go This Is Too Millie to Be Millie, It's Millie, Fuck You from Dwarf. And then we got EIHCAIMIIJV. Elio, I have conceived an idea most ingenious. It's John Vocaloid from Eevee. So this is by Millie. It's skin deep comedy. So that's a point for everyone except for Eevee.
Keep doing the Sancho thing. Hold on. Getting the picture. Where is it? It's up here somewhere. You're gonna regret this.
Oh wait.
I don't get a point.
Wait, yeah, you don't get a point, right? You're 25, not 26. Whoops. There we go. Okay.
According to my birth year, I'm 27. But that's not my points.
Here's our next one. If you're gonna say you love me, treat me as an equal if you claim that to be true love. That's some disrespect, my little dummy. Try balancing your pride and our peace on the scale. You see, you're not as tough as your looks. I'll dance freely as I wish.
There you go, I found it. You know, I'm gonna put it in chat. You all have to deal with this.
I was gonna ask a question, but the question would also give away my answer.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, Dwarf, I've already seen
Oh,
that picture.
hang on, what M-Preg is
this
this?
picture. I haven't.
Jackie actually
Oh, but I
DM'd me that
have to
this
do
morning,
something
I
in
think.
response now.
I woke up to seeing that image from Jackie of all people.
Look,
I have.
This is the kind of thing that I would scroll past if it was not for will you promote him to Ferris
Look,
wheel?
look, all I'm saying is, where else would Sancho and Miss fucking Princess
Also-
of the Parade come from?
If you want to, okay, listen. Okay, you've seen that? Okay, hold on. I'll get something worked. I've got just the thing.
Please do.
This is the
I would
worst.
like to know.
This is something I sent to Elio under a spoiler because I hated it that much. That is not. I don't do that.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, now I'm extra curious.
Here's our votes. We
Here you
got John Vocaloid. Oh, here we go.
Here is Roland kissing Calliope Mori.
No!
I mean,
Where did this crack ship come from?
I
I don't
know.
like it, but like,
I hate it.
it's not the worst thing I've seen.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
no,
Sure, that's
I have a
true.
question. I have an important question.
Yes.
Why did they whitewash Roland?
True.
When they break up, she's gonna make some awful songs.
Oh, she
She's
is.
doing that already. Nothing needs to change.
No, they will be worse somehow.
Just gonna channel her inner, like, fucking... Wait, what's that one country singer? Teardrops
I
on My
fucking
Guitar Lady? Forgot what
I
her
know,
name
it's
was.
Sabaton from hit country
Some
band
white lady.
Sweden.
Anyway, just tell me it's John
Okay,
Vocaloid,
yeah.
alright?
Thank you
we got-
for narrowing it down, Elio.
We got John Vocaloid from, Dwarf. We got Why Is John So Quiet? GIF from Augie. We got one more
With
John Vocaloid.
Dean from Supernatural.
Yeah, so that's another Vocaloid. One more John Vocaloid before I'm willing to switch answers from Evie. And then I have to say Millie now with a picture of Don Quixote saying I care not for such degeneracy from Sven. So that is 3 votes for Vocaloid, 1 vote for Millie. It's a Millie song, The Immortal Butterfly.
I am Millie's weakest soldier.
I am genuinely giving up my second place for this bit.
Alright, so that's 1 vote, that's 1 point for Sven, and nobody else. So here's our next song. Now that you can no longer live sanely in this world anymore, perhaps pretending to know nothing and surrendering yourself is the optimal solution. If even a bunch of flowers dressed up with words can steal one's heart, are they real? To an event where everyone will be tainted, I give you an invitation.
My playlist keeps randomly stopping.
Okay, so we got Change My Mind, still John Vocaloid for Evie. We got John, GIF for Moggy. We got, God, Millie usually does English stuff, I think. The last song was actually in Japanese by Millie. And I have no clue how this would sound in English, so Vocaloid. And then we got, but what if it was Millie for Sven? So we got 3 votes for Vocaloid, 1 vote for Millie. It's a Vocaloid song. It's, oh, I think I mixed up, like, the name and the song, but it is by 32 Key. Oh, wait, no, this is correct. 32 Key is the producer, and the song is Mesmerizer. So, 1 point for everyone except for Sven.
Oh, I listened to that song like once.
It's pretty
never
popular, so
heard
I put it in.
I never heard that as English. I've only heard it in Japanese.
Yeah, there's some Japanese songs in here that I translated. Like, the last Millie song was actually Japanese. I even have 2 Chinese songs translated into English. So you can't even rely on if it's rhyming or not. Because it might just be Japanese translated to English. Okay, here's our next one. Bite my finger, felt my tongue, spread that sweet scent so weakly. The smell that stuck into the room, the gloomy sound of the rain, and that voice heard so far away. The palpitations on my chest resound fast and hurt. Okay, so we got Ew, Millie from Dwarf. And then sounds like some gross shit Millie writes from Augie. I shall guess Millie once from Evie. And then we got I think it's Millie time for Sven.
This is John Vocaloid. We're all
Yeah.
fucking idiots.
You guys are right, Millie's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
We all get a vote. And this was a song that Moggy shared with me actually. This is from that one furry anime.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not a. Oh wait, no. One character does turn into a furry that one time.
What?
Yeah, it's like that naked girl that jumps into a fursuit anime.
Yeah, Gleipnir.
Imagine being on a fucking game show and the host goes like, "Oh yeah, this is from that furry anime. They showed it to me." Points directly at him.
Look, I don't know the English lyrics for that song.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing you not knowing specifically what it is. I'm criticizing
Oh wait
the
a second!
concept
Oh,
of.
I should have guessed from Finger.
I'm talking about the concept of the game show host calling you out like while you're here.
I only know one furry anime, or at least remember. It's the one with the.
By the way, I'm
The
pretty
dog.
sure we're in Japanese songs translated into English zone. As a heads up, because that was also in Japanese. Okay, so we got floating, rolling off, I ran into the end credits. The flashing images of my future warped and changed completely. It's over, isn't it? The curtains come down on my daydream that was only disguising futility.
Okay, hold on a second. So we're in the fully Japanese section of this game show,
Except
and we.
Okay, let me just say one thing. We are around where I was putting Japanese songs in, but last night I was like, let me put in some more songs. And I tried keeping it in like the Japanese area when I added Japanese songs, but then like I put in an English song, and then I was like, wait, did I put that in the Japanese area? And then I noticed I put a bunch of English songs around the Japanese area.
Okay, because you see, when I heard, okay, we're in the Japanese part, I'm like, but we still haven't heard John.
Where's John?
What if John is actually Japanese?
John is Japanese.
Howdy, my name is Rawhide Kobayashi.
Oh, diddly doodly, my name is Blowhide.
Okay, so we're so bad, Saul Bad Guy Miku. We got, I think it'd be funny if one of the Japanese songs was John Vocaloid from Eevee. We got Ghost Vocaloid from Dwarf. And then we got John Pork from Magi. I guess me saying it was Japanese clued you in that it was a Vocaloid song, huh? This is Jin Additional Memory, which is a Kagero Days song, or Kage Pro song. So 1 point for everyone. Ayano! Ayano, my blurbo. Had to do it to him. Had to add a Kagero project song.
The control group is too strong.
I kind of wanted to put in Summertime Memory, but then I was like, nah, put in Additional Memory, it's sadder. Okay, here's our next song. The loser barks, but it might as well not even be there. The only trick he's capable of performing is running away. All he does is wait for a treat with his smooth talking, and he flees as soon as he sees his prey.
No. I'm really thinking. And it's kind of frying my brain here. I think it's this one.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
I need to mix up my playlist here. This song has been looped too many times now.
I think the next time you do one of these, you should add a random question that's just chance time, and then you just spin wheels.
That'd be funny. Okay.
I think
would-
next time you should
that
just keep giving Dwarf 3 points.
Okay, so
These points aren't free! I'm earning them!
Yeah, Dwarf's doing good.
Sure.
Like,
Note
even
the difference the 5 makes right now.
Yeah, even if he didn't get the 5 points, he would still be like blowing you guys out of the water with points. He's at 40 while y'all are in the 20s. Okay, so
I'm sorry, I don't play Project Moon stuff.
but none of them are Project Moon except for Iron Lotus.
There was one Project Moon song, it was it.
Yeah, so Dwarf's
Who
just
knows,
been
maybe
guessing.
I could have gotten 30 points from it.
Dwarf is literally just, I think he's psychoanalyzing me to be like, is Elio gonna like put in a Millie song here, or is he trying to trip us all up?
I'm being hyperbolic.
Yeah, I understand that. It's fine. Also, no, this is just vibes. I'm just
Okay,
vibe checking.
so we got Dwarf here saying, God, this is Millie, isn't it? Vocaloid. And then we got Millie maybe from Evie. We got Millie Time from Sven. And then we got John maybe. I only know the name of one John song, and that's Rabbit, but IDK if that's it or not, from Mongi. So this is by Nedu. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Iya, iya, iya. So,
Oh, I
It's a
listen to that song all the
Vocaloid song.
time, I just don't know the English lyrics.
yeah. So this, we got 2 points for Mongi and Dwarf. Yippee! Okay, here's our next one.
You mean 1 point? You said 2 points.
One each, one each.
One
Yeah,
each,
2 points total.
2 points total. So we got, you added some new friends to your inventory and rolled them between your fingers for fun in a tiny cage. With their fangs out, they can only hurt each other.
What the hell does that mean?
You rolled your friends into a big joint, but it's full
and
of
you
teeth.
smoked them.
I smoked my tooth joint.
Poof, poof.
Okay, so we got John Vocaloid, Shirley, from Eevee. We got Is It John, second of the Blonde Twins, from Hit Synthesizer, Web Fishing, from Sven. We got I Can't Be the Motherfucker That Doesn't Get the Extra Point, from John Vocaloid. We've been waiting for so long. It has to be him, from Dwarf. And then Moggy says, I give up. I'm just gonna keep guessing John Rabbit at this point. So you all voted John Vocaloid. It's a Millie song.
Guess that means we have to do it again.
Welcome to the John Vortex. Enjoy your stay.
Chat, is John Vocaloid real? Yeah, this is Mitsubachi, aka Honeybee, so it's a Japanese Vocaloid.
John Vocaloid
Japanese
is
Millie song.
real.
If he told us that there was a John Vocaloid in here somewhere and there just wasn't, I would be impressed.
Wouldn't that be
I would also
fucked
be
up?
impressed, but I don't expect that from Elio.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
big brain
he's
enough.
too honest.
Okay, here's our next song. Taking off, the arc we were on continued to defy the weight, breaking apart this arc of our hope, a bullet of dreams that fell and soon disappeared. Is this a Vocaloid? Answer, Moggy.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think of Rabbit.
What have I been guessing for the last couple?
John.
Answers.
Okay, so it's Vocaloid. Okay. So we got The
I
Colts.
keep guessing rabbit by John, and then I send a gif of rabbits. I wonder what I'm guessing.
Okay, so we got The Cult of John Vocaloid from Evie. We got I'm Thinking Miku Miku Olio from Sven. We got Rabbit Rabbit John Vocaloid from Moggy. And then we got Millie from Dwarf. So we got 2 votes Vocaloid and 2 votes Millie. Or was it 3 votes Vocaloid? Oh, it's 3 votes Vocaloid, 1 vote Millie. Okay. It's by Millie.
This is a collab. This is a collab stream. I would refund that. Actually, you know better. I'm not gonna refund you if you do some stupid shit like that, Sky Archon.
Yeah, so that's 1 point for Dwarf. And we got, look, I'd just like to live in that complete emptiness again. I don't have anything else anyway. Offering up this empty bouquet, just to have a little more time to dance with you.
What if?
It gets harder with if it's in Japanese. Cause like
Yeah,
I try and like mental map the music and like go like if Millie was singing this in English, that would I don't know how the hell this would sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're.
But if it's Japanese, all bets are off. So I don't speak that language.
Yeah, all the Millie songs that we've been getting lately have been in Japanese, so we are in Japanese town.
That should, by all accounts, be pause, Sky Archon.
Okay.
I figured most people would know better than to do.
So we got Ghost Vocaloid from Dwarf. We got John Vocaloid is probably a good dancer from Evie. We got Rabbit Rabbit John Vocaloid from Moggy.
I just put a carrot.
Yeah. And then we got Remembered with Love. Good night, every Kathy. I love you. Clear all caches from Sven. So we got, what was it? 3 Vocaloid, 1 Millie vote.
So.
It is by Mimi, which is a Vocaloid producer. It's Hanataba Bouquet. So that is 3 points. So 1 for everyone except for Sven.
That is also supposed to be paused. Don't make me start pausing stuff. We're like 2.5 hours into the stream. I should have did that earlier. I don't want to fuck with the
questions are there, by the way?
Hmm?
Are we allowed to know how many questions there are?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to fuck with the redeems because of the situation that happened.
Okay, here we go. We got It Repeats Again, a flashback, the buzzing cicadas, and you who will never come back.
Cicadas!
How do you say it?
Cicadas.
Cicadas? Okay. It repeats again, a flashback, the buzzing cicadas, and you who will never come back. Our matching keychains are being torn apart for all eternity. The girl with her pale white skin that the summer got rid of. I find myself wanting to be possessed by her so much it brings me to tears.
I mean, I'm basically speaking British English, Leonix, so...
What's bro mean he wants to be possessed by a ghost girl?
Well, you see, Mogu Mogu, yummy.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Okay, so we got Going with Millie for once for Evie. We got White Girl Love Song. John. Wait, possessed? Never mind. Millie for Dwarf. And then we got It'd Be Really Funny If This Was John for Sven. And then John, Is This the Rabbit for Moggy. So that is 3 votes for Vocaloid. Oh wait, no. 2 votes for Millie, 2 votes for Vocaloid. This is Vocaloid. It's Shoujo Rei by Mikito P. So,
Yep.
1 point for Magi and 1 point for Sven.
We're getting closer to John. I can feel it.
John is on
I mean,
his
that is an
way.
objective fact, assuming he's actually in here.
Look, I'll
You
bet
should
my
just end stream as soon as John.
As soon as we get to John. Alright, we got to John, everyone. Stream's over. Okay.
I bet my salt
What
and
do you
vinegar
tell them?
chips
Just
on
hit
it.
end stream immediately.
John kill stream coming up.
Okay, here's the next song. I summoned the spring storm and then cried. My heart was wounded. That's a sign of vanity, you know. Whatever you say, I already get it though. My breaths will surely grow smoky and appear on the things blocking my view. They say that praying to be loved is a sin. It has such a sweet scent.
I nearly edited and I had to stop myself.
Okay.
It's so
So-
easy to do, isn't it?
Like, I wasn't gonna change my answer, I was just gonna add a word.
Okay. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Nacho. I'm gonna need it.
Oh no. This is him. This is John.
Gonna choke.
If this is John and I chose the one time.
So Evie said Millie this time. And Dwarf said, I'm doing that thing where I go, this is obviously Millie, but then think otherwise like a dumbass again, Vocaloid. Magi says, Scent, sounds like that freak Millie. And then we got
Sweet
Local
Scent.
Local Okajon by Sven. This is by John. This is John Vocaloid.
Well, turns over.
John!
John! He's here! John has arrived!
Oh, the one time I made him. I gave him a VTuber greeting.
And then, all this time you guys have been saying John, and the one time you don't say John except for Sven, it's John.
Yeah, I saw Sweet Scent and I was like, oh god, that sounds some freaky
Yeah, that
shit
sounded like
Millie would
Millie
say.
lyrics.
Yeah, okay, so what? 1 point for Dwarf and 2 points for Sven for guessing John Vocaloid.
I can't see the name of the song. What is this?
It is Spring Storm by John.
I don't know if I've listened
Moga
to that one,
Moga
actually.
Oka John wins.
Yeah, so there's no more Johns. I'm just gonna
I
tell
don't
you
need to
that
win
for
by
now.
points anymore.
No
Can
more
we know how many
Johns.
questions there are now that we won't be guessing John?
Let me see.
Can I keep guessing John?
We're almost there. Like maybe.
At this point, John is synonymous for Vocaloid.
Actually, no, it's probably safer guessing Ghost.
John, the best Vocaloid person ever. Okay, here's our next one. I will not marry that man, I told my father. My reply for you is at the cherry blossom tree. My handwriting wriggles, my thoughts spin like yarn, my words bleed through. From the spring aromas, I feel you. My thoughts pile up, I spell them out on my letters to you. A drop of dew drips down from the peony, sinking into the paper.
But what if I did it again?
Okay, Sven, is your answer Vocaloid or Millie?
Millie.
Millie, okay. Okay, so we got aromas. Sounds like sense if you ask me. Millie from Evie. And we got how do I even go on? Completely fucking Johnless. Millie for Dwarf. And we got Millie Okajon. So that's Millie for Sven. And then we got Vocaloid J-Host for Moggy.
Toast.
Toast. So we got 1 vote for Vocaloid, 3 votes for Millie. It is by Millie. It's Ikuto Shitsuki.
Yeah, I should have guessed.
Yeah,
She's talking about sniffing shit.
That's why I put that song before it, to make you guys think it was Millie, but it was actually John.
Should always know if it has sense, it's fucking Millie.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you mean? Oh, sorry. No, you mean it showed up there randomly, at complete random, because this is random and not.
Yeah, it's so random, Elio.
I mean, some of them are random and some of them are intentional.
Oh, I'm gonna just randomly, at some point, randomly hit you with a brick. It might be now, or it might be now, or it might be now, or it might be now.
Listen.
Why are we so violent around here?
Everyone's at 30 except for Dwarf at 45.
Mods. Fuck, I pluralized it.
Alright, here's our next one. Act the part to the very bone, viciously. The more cruel a town, the more beautiful its rainbow. Dancing on obscene ads, it's a pop font love. Oh, Mr. Crazy Villain Villain. Nocturnal petals. Wearing different clothes, I pretend to be a boy in front of you. Dr. Duran Duran, I'm here. Even to those I don't know, I'm already deemed a villain.
Yeah, I imagine most of them are easy if you've heard the songs before.
Okay, so we got... Why are you still saying John Vocaloid? There's no more Johns!
You never
There's no
know.
more Johns!
You never
I'm
know.
saying it! John is no longer here! He has
You
left
I
the
don't believe
building!
you. I don't believe you.
John is no longer here because I
How are we meant to trust you with this? First it's random, first it's not random. First it's John,
I told
then
you that
then
some of it's random and
it's-
some of it's intentional. I've said that from the start!
Why don't we
and then
unionize?
some
How about
of
we
it's
unionize?
John, and then some of it's sniffing, but it's John, but some of the sniffing is not John.
Okay, so here's
the
our
one that
votes.
was John. That was fine.
This is 2 fucking Millie to be Millie, Vocaloid from Dwarf. We got, is this Kim Ji-hoon? So I'm assuming that's Millie for Sven. And then we got Millie for Moggy. And then we got John Vocaloid for Evie. So this is by Tenny Woha, Villain. So we got...
Oh god, I know that song. I just don't know the lyrics.
Mr. Villain, Villain. I even included the chorus too.
Oh my god, it says it there.
Yeah, Mr. Villain, Villain. Okay, so that's 1 point for Dwarf and 1 point for Evie.
You can tell my reading comprehension is very good.
It's okay. They say Mr. Crazy Villain Villain so often, like you couldn't mistake this as Millie Van, says Jackie. It's okay.
I think you would be surprised how many things I could mistake.
Okay, here's our next
me
one.
too, eh?
Every morning, every night, I've reached my breaking point. A lynch mob in a religious society, but I try to never let it break my mind. Bitter chocolate decoration. Sometimes that lonely love defiles you. Bitter chocolate decoration. After the birds take flight, surely all they leave behind is some crappy art.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
So, according to my tinnitus, it should definitely be this one. Now, you may be wondering, how do I even tell what my tinnitus is saying? Well, it's just one long...
Hell yeah! No, none
You're a,
Like,
you're a
thank
pumpkin. You don't have ears.
Thank you for the follow, All Hallows Eve. I'm sorry I forgot to put up the notification for this since it's a unique scene. But thank you for the follow!
well, you see, I'm a hive mind, so some of my Sven units do have ears. Some of them look like cute cats. Some
But
of them
the-
look like absolute wretched little gremlins.
But the majority of them have tinnitus. Is that a majority thing, or?
Yeah, and therefore the central hive also hears the tinnitus.
That seems extremely inconvenient.
It is, especially when you hear several million cases of it at once.
I need a character. I should get my own character.
So here we go. We got by Evie, ghost flavored Vocaloid this time. And then we got Is This What Robots Deserve by Millie from Dwarf. And then Sven says Millie. And then Mongi says Vocaloid Bitter Chocolate Decoration by Fuck, I forgot the producer. It's not Jin, is it? You got the song right, but the producer wrong. It's Shudo.
Shooter, fuck.
Yeah.
Shooter, yes, fuck.
Yeah, I tried throwing some softballs here with this villain with Bitter Chocolate Decoration, like just literally screaming at you, it's Bitter Chocolate Decoration, if you know the song. But yeah, so we got 2 votes for Millie, 2 votes for Vocaloid.
I'm so pissed off I didn't get villain.
I saw Jackie was like, oh, that's the title. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking cooked.
I mean,
So-
If I noticed, I would have had the producer and everything.
Yeah, 1 point for Evie, 1 point for Moggy. This is probably the 3rd time since I've joined the stream where I've seen you put the literal
like I
song
should
title in the
lose a
lyrics.
point.
Yeah.
I feel like I should lose a point for the villain thing.
Yeah, these are the softballs I've been throwing. I've been throwing some softballs. So we've got, you've charred my heart into ash. I've become numb to the pain. You've driven us both to crash and escape without a scratch. Now you've used up all your luck. It's time to get what you deserve. I'm holding out for karma. I'm holding out to watch you burn. Is that a vote for Millie, Sven? Sven? Is that a vote for Millie? I don't hear you, Sven.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it twice. The first time we didn't hear it in the call.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, well, I don't know who has it. The
Okay.
stream muted or not.
Okay.
Oh, I have
Um,
everything muted, and I have
Yeah.
the chat like hidden.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we got going with Millie with Evie. We got Millie for Dwarf. We got It'd Be Funny If I Guessed Millie again, but this time the song is Snow Halation from Sen, so a Millie vote. And then we got Vocaloid for Moggy. This is a Vocaloid song by Circus P, Karma. So 1 point for Moggy.
Yay!
Yeah, that's Circus Peanuts coming at us again. Okay, so
I can't eat
Yes,
any
in
more
the tent.
peanuts. I'm not hungry.
we've got You Found a Piece of Me hidden behind the monitor beyond. Saw the worth in me I could never see. Polished my body. Let all my bitterness melt into candy. Poured me through your heat. Mold me to the shape I dreamed to be.
Shit.
Now, I could be forgiven for thinking that it might just be the king.
The king.
Yes,
Elvis?
the one and only.
Ah, yes, the King in Vines from Limbus Company.
So true. But that's not the king I'm thinking of right now.
Okay, so the results are in. We got Surely Millie this time by Evie. We got What If I Guess Millie and Be Wrong 3 times in a row, so Millie for Dwarf. We got Saul Bad Guy Time, which I assume is Vocaloid from Sven. And then we got Millie from Mongi. So 3 votes for Millie, 1 vote for Vocaloid. It is by Millie. It's Mirror Mirror. So everyone gets a point except for Sven. This one was weird because it was in multiple languages.
I feel like I listened to this song recently.
Yeah, it's in a lot of different languages. Because I looked at the lyrics and I'm like, oh wow.
Funny. Escaped me. but I just
Oh, yeah.
had to be the funniest person ever.
Okay, we're skipping that one. Okay, we got, now all her friends have been pushed away because a caricature is all they know. Toddler's cries that grow louder and louder, everyone rushing to disavow her. All alone in a black and white scene, the one and only Candle Queen. Oh wait, someone's at my door. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Here comes the producer to cancel the show.
I know.
But our ratings are so good. I think.
They're amazing.
Who are they gonna vote off first?
No, that's a good question. But I may have lost the battle, but I won the war by guessing John.
No, don't worry. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to vote out the mastermind.
Okay.
So it's actually Elio that's getting voted off.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
back.
welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
You guys were talking about voting me off.
I was
Hold on.
just mentioning how I've already won
Oh, we
the war.
weren't voting. It was the live studio audience.
Huh?
Yeah, the studio audience is voting you
I
out.
just see Jackie and Chad going, oh, it's this song. Oh.
No, don't worry. They've got a special execution for you and everything.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, like, is this like a camera manipulation trick, or do you have like a milk crate under there?
Oi, shut the hell up. Shut the fuck up. Look,
He got the leg lengthening surgery.
Milk?
I'm standing like this. You can see my legs.
Oh, you got drawn by Niga, the Ruina guy. He always draws long legs, don't worry.
I can't believe Elio's taller than me. I mean, it's not
You
that
guys are
hard
just-
to do,
You
but
guys are sitting down. I'm standing up.
I'm
Shut
in a
up.
barrel.
I mean, I'm also just not that tall, so.
The legs are still
I
pretty
don't have
long
any
and
legs.
luminous, aren't they?
Okay, here's your results. We got Evie saying Millie again. Dwarf going Ghost Vocaloid. There's got to be one more ghost in here, I bet. We got Is This Another Ghost Song from Moggy. We got Crying and Loud mentioned. It's Millie Time, I Feel It by Sven. So 2 Vocaloid songs, both saying they're by Ghost, and 2 Millie songs. It is a ghost song, Candle Queen. So Moggy and
Yeah.
Dwarf both get 2 points. It's Ghost, yeah! I think this was the last ghost song I put on, by the way.
Alright, good to know
Okay,
we
so we go
couldn't
back to
do
guessing
ghosts
John.
anymore.
Okay, so the next one's gonna be John, right?
No.
I mean, it could be Circus P.
It could be Circus
No, I
P,
think
too.
it's John.
It could be Millie and John.
It could. They collabed, don't you
Oh
know?
my god, John Millie.
Yeah, John
A
Millie.
John customers coming in to roll the gacha.
Okay, here's our next one. Please let me finish what I started. Please let me grab the sword to break this relationship between us that has become our poison. Please let me get rid of my tragic destiny with my own hands. Please be with me here. Create the end of this tragic story.
Right. Also left. But what if it was purple?
Okay. So we got Millie this time from Evie. We got Gay Flag, Vocaloid from Dwarf. We got But What If It Was Millie from Sven. And then we got Hatsune Luiku, Me When Looking for Louie, 1 minute left, Pikmin 3 Deluxe OST from Moggy. So that is what? 2 votes for Vocaloid, 2 votes for Millie. This is a Vocaloid song. And this was actually Chinese. This was a Chinese Vocaloid song. It's by Long, and it's called Final Prayer. So that is...
Probably not gay then.
Yeah, two points for Moggy and... Well, not 2 points, but 1 point each. 1 point for Moggy And 1 point for Dwarf.
You could give me 2 points.
I could.
If you weren't a coward.
Whoa.
I won't be honest, I don't think it matters anymore.
I mean, it could be gay. There's a lot of gay Xianjia novels. True.
According
Who knows,
to my
maybe he has a
phone, I am.
10-point bonus round.
Okay. Here's our next song. We all want to stay forever a child with our fragile hearts, escaping reality and the unknown, though the world is filled with forgiveness. Okay, so we got Millie, but actually this time from Evie. Millie from Moggy. Child mentioned, Millie, that I made like 30 songs about becoming a parent narrative I've invented in my head has worked so far from Dwarf. And then we got, is this a John from Sven. This is Millie. It is Milk.
Oh, milk!
Yeah, it's Milk.
Oh, that's almost my favorite Millie song.
Yeah. This one is
Yes.
Chinese, I believe.
Yes. It's named so similarly to the other one, but the other one is A Painful Death for the Lactose Intolerant. I love that song.
So everyone gets a point except for Sven. Okay, here's
I'll
our
have it
next.
no
Oh
other
wait,
way.
that's it.
Oh.
That's everything.
Oh. See, I was right. I lost, but I didn't get last.
That is true.
Oh, a second.
Yeah.
My skull is safe.
I
here's
did not win, but did I truly lose being the only one who got John?
That is true.
That
you
is a
got
valid
John.
point.
You got John.
I am the Johnster. You know what? I'm changing my name to Local John.
local John.
I mean, I'm playing by golf rules, so.
Yeah, so here we go. We got local Sven with 30 points. We got Moggy with 37 points. We got Evie with negative 34 points. And then we've got SomeDwarf with 51 points. Our control wound up being the one that won.
Oh, Oral B.
I got nothing.
Looks like
Now he has to do a shoey.
Victory Shui.
No.
I think you were controlling for the wrong
It's a
thing.
celebration. That's what you have to do when you. It's a celebration for coming first. That's what the fucking race car drivers do. They get showered with champagne and then they drink the champagne from their shoey.
Hey, GG everyone, you all did really good.
So how am I gonna get executed?
Well, it's a good thing you asked.
Hooray!
I've got a bat right here with your name written all over it, Sven.
That's just horny.
Yeah.
Sir, you need my glasses?
Don't pay attention to what the bat says, okay?
What is this? Smashing pumpkins?
This ain't
Yes.
October.
It's fine. We were
Close
only late
enough.
by like 4 days. It's fine.
I mean, if the internet's told me anything, it's that trans people are known to smash pumpkins.
That is true.
So I've heard, and I hang around
Oh
a lot of them.
yeah, they sure do.
I don't get it.
Funny how that works.
It's best if you don't.
So
Alright.
funny, knowing what you mean, and knowing how many of them I hang out with.
That was it for Is It Millie or Is It Vocaloid?
This was harder
Hang
than I
out with
thought.
pumpkin fuckers?
I'm glad it was harder than you thought. I was worried it was gonna be too easy.
Also, for the record, Moggy, I know someone who commissioned art like that, so.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you know someone who fucked a pumpkin.
Not as far as I'm aware.
I
think
wouldn't
I
have had
do.
a chance. No, you would have won, Crystal, bet.
I feel like you'd get a seed in there.
I mean, hopefully you clean it out first.
One would hope so.
Seems like a good way to get an infection.
True. Alright, but yeah, do you guys have any last words before we end stream for the day?
Where's Dwarf's crown?
Oh, right. Let me get Dwarf's crown.
Yeah, we were promised a crown.
That is true. Let me get a crown.
Everybody has to bounce except for me.
Well,
Give me a second. I need to get a PNG.
I know exactly what I can be given. Seeing as I was just brutally beaten with a bat, what about this?
Oh, hold on.
Moggy, why?
Off
Oh,
on.
so-
Don't worry,
Censored.
don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
The stream is gonna end in like 2 minutes.
Alright.
Much better, thank you.
Here's your hat, Dwarf. You're the Burger King. Baby.
Yo.
Bumber 15. Burger Bing Bud Bettis. Babasting Bubot. Bonger Burger Bing Burger. Bit Bumwund Bud Bungus. But Badget burnt out. Bad bye be but boo bad.
And okay, yeah. So first place is Dwarf, second place is Moggy, third place is Evie, and fourth place is Sven. So good
You
job.
did better
everyone.
than I thought I would.
Yeah, you did a lot better. If it went for our control being here and just absolutely steamrolling everyone, you would have won.
I was
So
the
really,
John.
I win.
I also probably would have helped myself if I didn't guess John Vocaloid for like 8 songs
Yeah,
straight.
you
Are
guys,
you sure though?
you all became
I
too
guess John.
obsessed. You guys became too obsessed with voting John Vocaloid that I think it.
You're the one who said John Vocaloid, so you put the idea in our heads that there was a John Vocaloid.
Well,
I mean, there
What
was.
is-
I didn't think you all would like go, oh, we're just voting everything as John Vocaloid. Except for the one time John Vocaloid came. And only Sven said John Vocaloid.
Look,
Mogu Oka John.
look, I'm legally changing Sven's name to John.
Local John.
I already did. Look in the Discord.
Yeah, Local John.
I better see a birth certificate in there.
Look, one of my names is close enough. All right, that's what I'll give you.
Yeah, that. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming for the Miku or Vocaloid quiz. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you everyone for coming. Congratulations to Dwarf for winning. And congratulations to Sven for becoming John.
Thank you.
Who's Sven?
I don't know. That's just John. now.
Congratulations.
You won. Except not really. You got last place, but you won in our
Ellie, you
hearts.
should have gotten confetti. The dwarf.
I should have. Well, Luigi wins by knowing absolutely nothing. Didn't I say that at the start?
Yes,
That
you did.
It would be funny if
Did.
Dwarf won.
In fairness, I thought people I didn't know this was like a fair matchup. I thought everybody else just knew more.
Yeah. Well,
No.
see,
I know a little bit Millie
Yeah.
and not a whole lot of Vocaloid at all. but-
Yeah, I asked everyone what their knowledge on like Millie and Vocaloid was, and like Moggy and Evie were both kind of like, I know a bit of Millie and a bit of Vocaloid, and Evie was like, I know a bit more Millie than Vocaloid, and then Sven was like, I know Millie, and then Dwarf was like, I don't know anyone.
I
Looking
said I
back
have
on it.
auditory processing issues, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, looking back on it, I should have probably grabbed like someone that just knew like Vocaloid really well and not really Millie. But just like there's a
This
lot
was
of
fun though.
yeah, a lot
Anyway.
of
I mean,
Vocaloid
that's
Millie
kind of
possibly.
me.
Yeah,
You need to
that's
put
kind of
on-
what I had you as here, as being more of the I know Vocaloid than.
You need to put on my victory theme. I don't think this is DMCA.
Okay.
Check it out, I'm in the house.
A house like
And if
carpet.
it's too many heads in my blunt, I
This
will
is so
spark it out,
low.
put it in my pocket and save it
You
like
should have
a
put
rocket.
house like carpet
It's gone
in
and
there.
it's cool. Then I spark it
I
up with my
should've.
brother. His mama
I had
named
a
him
hope
Mo, but I
that
call
I
him
would
Mo
hear
Lover, and he's more than
a
a cover,
painful
he's
death
a
for the
quip.
lactose
We're
intolerant.
putting shit together like
Yeah,
that.
I've never heard that song.
I'll be
Is
sure-
it Real Man Soul by Taku Iwasaki? Is that what
My
it's
style
called?
fits tighter than
I'll
a
be sure to
girdle.
put
you
that in
hate
if I
then
do
you can
another
just
one
leave
of
it
these.
like Beaver. But in a day or two, I'll
Well,
make
then I
you
can't be a
true believer in
contestant.
me,
I
'cause
would
like the
know.
alphabet you'll see
I would
that
smell
even
it.
kicks a rhyme, not your everyday
Yeah,
syllable.
unfortunately, I think it would have to have a whole new set of
Like Chef
contestants.
RD, my
Just
Yeah.
have all of us
cooking.
consulting.
He's somebody
Yeah.
rich 'cause he's
Yeah,
straight
we'll
outta
all
Brooklyn, New York. I
consult.
don't
You'll be
eat
my
pork or
consultant.
They can
salami.
call us in as
If I do
lifelines.
this.
But it's okay, you can put Dwarf in as a-
If you have time, I'll drop.
So he can win again.
Look, I'm just saying, a lot of game shows have like assistants for the host.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure who to ask to be my consultant because it felt like everyone that could be my consultants was appearing on here because I was gonna ask Moggy to be my consultant, but then I was like, no, I want to invite Moggy, and then I was like, I want to ask Dwarf to be my consultant, but I'm like, no, I should invite Dwarf.
Why would you
I could have been
I
your
just told
wacky
you.
co-host.
I don't know anything. How am I there to consult you on?
I don't know. See, but you won, Dwarf. You did know more.
Consult
than
me
everyone
next
else.
time. I'll be the wacky co-host.
Okay, yeah, I'll consult
I did-
you if I do this next time. I don't know if I'll do this again.
I didn't know shit, okay? I put my fucking fingers on the floor and I heard the vibrations from Mother Earth. And I was like, yeah, probably. That's probably right. Thanks, Mother Earth.
Millie plays Stars of the City. Alright. Yeah, that'll be it for the day, everyone. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for the invite.
Of
I'm
course.
dead ass hungry. I'm getting up.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah,
I was
let's go
promised
do
Let's
it.
get some
crepes.
crepes.
Yeah, that is true. Let's go eat our crepes now. Alright.
None for chat.
Bye.